Welcome back to Mitre 10 Park in Hawke's Bay. It is the New Zealand Canoe Polo Championship for 2020, and it's the business end of the last 3 days. It's finals time, and the first final we've got set ready to go is that we have Squall against Vikings Green, and this is the Open Division 4 grade here, and I'm joined in the comment seat by Carl. Good afternoon, Carl. It's all action, and it's winner take all here, isn't it?
It is. These are the games we all look forward to, playing throughout all the round robins and getting all psyched up for the final.
And of course, if we look at Squall, some good experience there, and they've earned their right to be in the final, of course, haven't they? Yeah,
they're looking strong. They've obviously been doing a lot of training together, so yeah, they're ready to get out there and get into it.
For sure, and they're up against Vikings Green.
Yeah, look, yeah, good club in New Zealand from Kiwi Club, and yeah, the Vikings have got such a great development that brings these kids through. So we're looking at some up-and-comers of New Zealand later in history.
And again, good experience in the Vikings Green.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, again, they've all been training well, and they've had good coaches, and they've had people in the club bringing them up. So yeah, we've got some good strength throughout both teams.
How will the nerves be for these two sides, do you think, Carl?
This is, yeah, for a lot of them, it's probably going to be the first time they've been in a final in the Nationals. So, so this is going to be something that's going to be a great experience for them moving forward.
I was going to say, I don't think it's St. Patrick's Day, but that guy in the St. Patrick's hat, what's that about? He's putting the ball in the middle for us.
As I said, Kiwi Club's got some characters in it, so
good to see.
Get the kids motivated and get them into it. You know, so
that's what we want. All in readiness here for the first final this afternoon at Mitre 10 Park in Hawke's Bay. Squall against Vikings Green. As you can see on your screens, wherever you happen to be throughout New Zealand or indeed overseas, thanks to the live coverage on Sky Next. We have the Squall in the pink and Vikings Green. Funnily enough, they are in the green. Left to right, as you see it on your screen right now. Here we go. Let's see what this charge looks like, Carl.
They'll be putting their fastest up first.
Exactly, and skid into it and flick it round on the bow. Here we go. Here's the charge. Who's going to get it? It's neck and neck. Viking Green, good take from them. A roll and a grab and a spin, and they're up. Early possession.
Yeah, that's always important. These calm the nerves, get a few passes in.
Get your structure set as you look to press towards the goal. High shot,
beautiful shot.
Wow, barely 20 seconds on the clock, gone.
That always settles the nerves a little bit, getting one up on the board.
Vikings Green, let's look at it on the replay.
Yeah, perfect, right up and over the goalie's paddle. He's just floated out a little bit from goal and gave the opportunity to put it up and over the top.
Not easy to do because weather conditions have changed ever so slightly. A bit more of a breeze, a little bit more chop, and they're doing the same. Squall wanting to reply.
Yeah, nice block down to the corner. It's Vikings Green set up in a 1-3-1 defence. So they've got 3 players just out from the goalie and the chaser out the front, ready to pounce on the ball if he's loose.
Let's see what Squall can do. Vikings Green up by 1. Just trying to find a little bit of open space. A little bit static at the moment. Not a lot of hustle and bustle close to the net. But it doesn't matter. They're in. They reply straight away.
Nice long shot straight. Good arm.
Squall outstanding. Let's have a look at the replay, Tom. Carl. Just an easy overhead throw.
Yeah. Yeah, nice and high on that goalie, so it's way more difficult for them to block it on those high shots.
Righto, 1-1. Only 1 minute, 52 minutes thereabouts into this final. Vikings Green.
So the Green's got 2 players in and holding a good deep back line.
Keeping them in check. Good hustle on this side, good D. Just finding a bit of space. Little pop pass. Over the top. Unkind ricochet, but I'd say Vikings Green grab and roll and back up. Gosh, that takes some skill, Carl. Goodness me.
Yeah, these guys, even at a younger age, you know, they've really been training to get those sorts of skills honed down for games just like this. Beautiful shot by number 8. Nice drive in.
A little bit of an assist off the paddle, slightly was it looked like, but that was a great shot.
It's perfectly executed right to that inside bar. You saw the gap in the side of the paddle.
Looking pretty calm and composed too when the shot was on.
Absolutely, yeah, no, they're very, very structured in the way they run their plays.
Squall come away with it. They replied pretty quickly after Vikings Green scored first up. Let's see what they've got. Overhead, go for the lob, just off the top corner, bounce straight back, get the ball back. Perfect. And
nice shot on.
Goodness gracious, 2 apiece.
Yeah,
how are we going to keep up with this, Carl?
It's a game of tennis at the moment. It's great.
It is. Look at that.
You can see though, you know, the accuracy in the passing is that's the real key here. There's not many loose balls, so that's why you're getting a goal apiece. They're really holding possession and making good plays and good decisions.
Righto, Vikings Green, hustle and bustle in close to the net.
2 inside again, trying to create an option for the outsiders to drive in.
Here comes the drive from Vikings Green, ploughing in. Whoa! Straight across the back of the boat there, but thinking of going back to go forward, but intercept there by Squall. They come away with it. What can they do?
Good paddle block, and now they've just got to run those outlets and get themselves some space.
Opportunity for a bit of a fast break. Oh, unlucky.
Very unlucky.
Yeah, gosh.
Number 3 had some work to do still, but it was definitely that was a exciting option to try and get it up the pool quickly.
Good pressure on this near side. But open water ahead of Vikings Green. They can bring it up the pitch.
They're wanting to put some pressure out. You can see them all sitting off that baseline, ready to pounce on the ball or whatever the most dangerous player is.
A little bit of argy-bargy on that far side.
So this defense is traditionally called foremost dangerous. So they're looking for the most dangerous person driving in to hit next.
Some free space here for Vikings Green just to reset. 2 apiece, halfway through the first half. Finals time. Just slowing it down, getting themselves organised. Good take, under pressure,
catch.
And shot just over the top, but better to be high than low, Carl.
Absolutely. Well, you know, they're at least getting inside and creating some options to put the ball on the goal. That's the key. Oh, there we go. Quick turnover. Managed to block it down from the goalie.
Having a go. Someone's free.
He's got to put it in now. Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's the way.
That's the way.
And great patience as well, waiting for his teammate to come instead of taking a bit of an overhead shot. So just waiting for that next player to come in and taking the better option, you know.
The Squall will be disappointed with that because they had good D up until then and they were looking for a quick turnover and get down the other end, but they conceded the goal, unfortunately. Vikings Green up 3-2. Let's see what Squall can do. Can they bounce back? Trying to get free on that far side. Back under pressure. Here we go. Squall with the ball. Left-handed, up, blocked, retained, up again. Once more, pulls the trigger, blocked again. Has she a third bite of the cherry? She does, and she scores!
Oh, wow.
Whoa! How good was that?
Keep on pushing forward every one of those rebounds. You know, just keep going.
Don't give up.
Exactly.
Don't give up.
Yep.
You know, that's the thing. If you're a viewer around the world or even in New Zealand and you're starting out in the game, is eye on the ball can do funny things.
Yeah, look, you just keep pushing forward and looking for those options, and by being inside there, they quite often bounce back in your hands.
So it's all tied up, 3-all.
Again.
And the
It's
lob
gone
shot.
goalie's ball, yep. So
School get it back.
School needs to just keep those options open at the moment so they can give themselves some support like that and get the ball out.
Two evenly matched teams, an intercept. Oh, but possession given back to School. Trying to backpedal.
Yeah, they've got to watch out for obstruction here.
Yeah, exactly. Good recovery by School. Free on this left-hand side. And also on the right, there's options.
There we go.
Hey,
now
that's
they're
a good
moving
ball.
forward up the pool.
It's
Got
a
a
good ball in
supporter on
front.
the right.
Nice.
Number 4.
Right-handed up and in.
Oh,
Look
great
at
shot.
that. Outstanding School. Whoa. Goodness
Right out
me.
on the 6 metre. Little 45 drive and popped it straight in the back of the net.
How
Great
good's
job.
that for School though, Carl? They'd be
It just
stoked
brings
with
it
that.
up again, eh?
Goodness me. And they edge ahead for the first time in the match. 4-3.
You've got to be happy with that.
And we're just about approaching the 1 minute mark to half time. The first final here at Mitre 10 Park. The New Zealand Canoe Polo Championships for
There we go. They've got
2020.
an opportunity now.
Here we go. Can they press on
Pink
from
can
here?
break out. They're going to have a good opening and they're going to have a 3-on-2. Oh, they managed, just lost it.
And Vikings Green are going back to go forward. Just again allowing them to reset. And
Good hustle by Vikings Green to get their ball back. It was danger otherwise.
yeah. Here they are. They're one behind with less than a minute on the time clock till half time.
There's a
Paddle foul, was
paddle
it?
foul on that.
Yeah, for sure. Here we are, Vikings Green. Oh, again, good one-on-one pressure from School. Vikings Green hold on to it.
There we go. Here's a drive through. Now they're open.
Now,
Should have a good shot on goal.
just
in
a
this
pop.
three.
Good defence, and again, good defence once
And
more.
there was a-
Outstanding D by School.
Yeah, and a tackle on the goalie, so turnover.
Turnover. They come away with it, School. Lobbed into open water. Should be able to plough onto this.
She's got some support behind it.
Having a look. Finds a teammate. It's one over her right shoulder. Great pass. No look. How good's that? Good hands.
Yeah,
In
amazing
the middle, nice
passing.
hands. Composure too, with the shot on. Shot clock gone. Time was up. They were good composure to get there though, Carl.
Absolutely, they're running great plays, and as I said, the ball retention is the best part of it all. There's grades higher than what they're playing, and that would be extremely happy about ball retention and passing in this game.
So half time here in the first final. School against Vikings. Vikings Green came out of the blocks pretty quickly, but School bounced back and they take the lead going into the break, 4-3. Vikings Green, I think, Carl, would have been reasonably happy with their start, but when they look at the board and see that they're one goal behind, they'll be going, well, hang on a minute, how did that happen?
Yeah, well, they've been playing great as well. It's just a couple of little missed opportunities that they've let the ball go and School's capitalised. We're having a chat at the moment about keeping calm and settling the nerves down. Yeah, it's only 1 point goal difference, and they've had plenty of goals in there, so offence is working okay. So they'll just be keeping everything calm, getting back to their gameplay, and getting ready to start again.
No major changes in tactics for them, do you think?
I don't imagine so. I think they may end up just they'll be getting some great inside drives. So I think they'll just talk on the positive sense of that. The defence, they're playing a 2 out and 2 back. Generally in midfield, they might bring one of those players back and not chase out quite so far if they think they're getting overridden. Quite a few of the School goals have been from 6 metres and out, so they might talk about trying to hit them a little bit earlier and stop the overhead shots coming.
And also I noticed that they very much are looking for a nice, easy lobbed shot at goal. They're not going for a maximum effort energy. They're making sure that it gets in the net rather than the big blast into the back of it.
Well, the other thing is that a blast goes quite flat, and in this age group or this division, quite often your goalie's quite short, so you want to put it high over their paddle and give you the best chance of getting in the top bar. So that's what they'll be looking for. They'll be trying to shoot for that top bar and get high on the ball. Just
under a minute until half-time is over for these two sides. School against Vikings Green. School have the lead by 1 goal, 4-3. And whereabouts is home for you, Cole?
I am in northern Waikato, just south of the Bombays. I've been living in America for the last 2 years and playing for the US team before, but I played for New Zealand before that.
Oh, so awesome.
Just get around the world playing a bit of canoe polo.
Oh, fantastic. Look, I'm always in awe of someone that's pulled on the black singlet with the silver fern, however that looks for canoe polo. So congratulations for representing our country. That's a great achievement, my friend.
Yeah.
Here we go, second half underway. Let's have a look at this charge, Carl.
Yeah, looking pretty even again.
Vikings green, good possession green. First up, yeah.
Yep. Looking to move it forward quickly.
Nobody up in the box for them. Probably an opportunity to drive forward, but they just were on the back foot a little bit. Scramble for possession, whistle gone.
Yeah, look like a leaning on the boat or a short holding penalty there.
Holding penalty, yeah. Pedals up, blocks in place, good defence. Squall come away.
Yep.
And Squall ball.
Yep, little paddle hack in there, nothing too major, but that's an opening here. So if they can get past this player.
Steaming up, intercepts, but retained by Squall.
These fast breaks and secondary fast breaks are the exciting part of the game, you know.
Oh, for sure.
Just opens the court up and gives so many options.
And just say it once and I'll say it 150 times today, just the skill set to be lying prone in your kayak and still throw a ball away and still paddle, still retain your balance. Just unbelievable. Oh, good shot and good block.
Yeah.
Both sides of the ledger there.
Goalkeeper saw that one coming from a while out. So again, it was quite low in the goal. So
it was dipping as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, but they didn't have to lean too high to get it. You know, that's where those high shots can be really effective.
Yeah. Here we go, Squall with the ball, but they lose
Good pressure by Vikings.
Vikings green. Squall get it back.
It's a paddle foul on.
Paddle foul. No, Vikings green ball. And space on that far side if they want to open the afterburners.
Yeah, they've got a good 3-on-2 here if they can really light it up.
Trying to really press forward. Outside ball on that far side. And here comes the player driving up the middle.
Yeah, nice inside pass.
And just underneath. Just underneath.
Yep. Great drive though, right into the centre there. Two players right there in front of the goal. That's really what you're looking for, that one-on-one with the goalie. If you can achieve that, then you've run a great offence.
Here we go. Corner to Vikings green on that far side. We've got the three players are holding back here, so they're going to go long. Oh, not the best of throws. Unfortunately, intercepted.
Tidy it up.
But hang on, hang on.
Oh, they're
Vikings
pushing
green
through.
have got it back through.
Yep, and he's setting himself up beautifully.
Is he left-hander? No, he changes to the right. He can't get at it.
It's a penalty.
Penalty to Vikings green.
Yes, it is. So they'll have a good shot at goal if they want, or they'll be trying to position inside plays here to try and get another option or a rebound.
He lines it up. Pedals are up.
There's the inside.
Goes inside ball. Leans back. Leans back. Leans back. Pulls the trigger and blocks.
Yeah, good block.
Opportunity lost by Vikings green, but good defence by Squall.
Yeah, three paddles in front of that shooter.
Very hard for the shooter, isn't it?
It is, yeah. You know. When you got three paddles in front of you, you start second guessing. That's for sure.
Good stuff. Still good pressure on that far side by Vikings green. Squall player just retains position. And space down the middle if they want it. Open water. Three in the goal.
It's a 2-on-2.
Yeah.
See if he can slide past.
Blocked.
Yep.
Vikings green come away.
Turns around pretty quick. Now you've got to overlap in the other direction.
Got to change direction and get there in the middle.
Great cover by Squall.
Vikings green.
Vikings green.
It's all over the radar here, Carl.
It is.
Goodness me.
They all want that ball.
Absolutely. High lofted shot.
Another corner plate. They're hustling the goalie back. Both teams are really good at that. You know, they're the first player back's getting in goal and protecting that goal and letting the other defenders take care of whoever else is coming in.
So corner for Vikings green. Uh-oh, was it a slip or a planned move? What happened
No,
there?
that was the plan. They dribble it forward, make sure they draw that player out, and
then
that leaves a hole inside.
Pop it, and it's worked.
Yep.
Let's see what the trigger pulls
There we
like.
go. We got a rebound off the paddle. Here's
Grab
a good
it.
opportunity now.
Has a look.
Perfect shot.
Yeah,
That's a
unmarked.
great way to finish.
It was.
Nice time, and the goalie is just drifting. They waited the extra second to make sure they put it in.
Scores all tied up here. 4-4. What a game.
Absolutely.
The first final.
This is what you want. You know, they've been competing all weekend, and you come out with the 2 top teams, and if you can have a close game, this is fantastic.
For sure. What have score got left? We're under the 5-minute mark left in this first final.
Oh, here's an opportunity for Kiwi.
Vikings Green. Score fighting for that ball on that far side.
Good
Vikings Green retain it. Plenty of room in the middle.
There we go.
Player outside.
There's a nice drive coming in.
Little pop pass.
Just lost. They're going to get it back again.
Yeah, Vikings Green retain possession.
See what they can play in here. They've probably practiced a few of these, getting players inside and seeing what options there are on a penalty shot.
Lean back. Has a look, goes high.
Oh, unlucky. Straight over the top
Good
bar.
attempt, though, because he did go high.
He did, yeah. He was thinking about that.
Exactly.
How do I get past this goalie's battle?
So when you're shooting, do you tend to aim above the bar or just at the top of the bar? What do you normally do,
My preference is the corners.
All right.
Yep, they're the hardest for the goalie to get to.
Of course. Yeah.
So top corners or bottom corners, depending where you're sitting. Top corners on a long shot.
Squall come away with it. Good pass on this near side. Ploughing through. Look at the defence there. Blocking, shoving. Not giving an inch. Making it difficult. And back. It's good play.
Oh, goalie ball.
Goalie ball.
Nice long shot put up, but just not quite accurate.
Vikings Green come away with it. Just approaching 3 minutes left in this first final at Mitre 10 Park.
Both will be getting super nervous now not to make any mistakes.
Yeah, do you need the leaders to step up and just say a few select words to keep people focused, Carl?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, Hail Merrill coming up.
Oh,
and
straight
just
over the top,
wide.
yeah.
Just wide.
You know, it's right now it's as much about protecting the ball and not turning over and taking those good options as it is as opening an option for you to shoot, you know.
Sure.
So because it's been quite an open game, a fast break is pretty common. So you've got to make sure you've got a back line all the time. Your goalie can get back and defend your goal. Not overcommit yourself on an offense. Score coming down again for a drive in.
Plenty of time left on the clock too for both sides.
Long shot.
Here you can see the goalie can see it coming a long way and he can position the paddle just to be calm and confident with the block, can't he, with his paddle.
Yep. And that's what you're trying to do as a defense. You know, they've played a great defense for the last option for them to shoot from a long distance out, you know. That's okay. Goalie's shut down the pass coming in.
Squall have it. Having a look, having a go. Up and blocked. Good D. Vikings Green. They get the ball back.
Again, another holding foul, so they'll get an option to shoot in front of the goal.
Is this the game right here? Still a lot of time to play.
Ref's trying to position him where the penalty was, so she gets a good shot on goal.
Let's see.
Oh, unlucky.
Missed opportunity for Squall, unfortunately. Scores still tied up, 4 apiece.
So now the shot clock really plays into this game now. So they're thinking about how much time they got left on the shot clock and how much time the other team's going to have with the ball to have an offense. So best opportunity is you wind the shot clock down a little bit and take as much time off the clock so that they don't get a chance to come back to the to shoot again. Unless you get a great opportunity, obviously.
Good hustle there by Squall, but possession still with Viking Green.
There we go. Here's a good opportunity to come in if they can make it work.
So who wants possession under the goal?
There we go. So they got a penalty. They can really have a go at this one properly now.
Right, Vikings Green in possession. They have the penalty. Less than a minute on the game clock and 30 seconds on the shot clock.
There we go. One in front. Oh,
and
off the bar.
upright. Squall have possession if they can find a paddle. They can't. Vikings have it. Inside ball. Up. Blocked.
Corner ball. There we go.
Oh, my gosh.
So now this is going to be, this is all Vikings green right now. They get the last play of the game. If they can capitalise.
Cometh the man, cometh the hour. What have Vikings green got? But equally, what have Score got? They've defended well. Here we go.
10 seconds left.
Not much in it. Time-wise, they need to pull the trigger. It's up. And it's off the bar. They have another crack. It's up and it's over. Woohoo!
They had some amazing opportunities. So we go to golden goal now.
Golden goal. So talk us through the rules and regulations about that, Carl.
Yeah, so it's just I think it's 3 minutes a half and 5 minutes, sorry, 5 minutes halves, and first goal wins. It's pretty simple.
Still the charge out for the ball in the
charge,
middle?
Yep, which becomes even more important because then you get possession first and you can control your first offense.
Being golden goal, I suppose it's a double-edged sword. Do you go for a big Hail Mary from a long way out, or do you try and get close as you would normally do in regular play?
No, you keep it as safe as you can.
Sure.
So you're really looking for that best opportunity, because if you turn the ball over,
fast break,
and it's their opportunity, you know.
Sure.
So this is where I've been thinking about what angles you're shooting on, so that if you shoot, it hits the goalie's paddle and goes into corner, so then you get the ball back again. So you can retain the possession and keep having opportunities before the other team gets possession.
So leading out to this golden point, the coach, the captain are saying, this is the plan, this is what we have to do. Get possession, this is our play down that end.
That's it, yep. Keep possession, good passes, and look for that one-on-one with the goalie. Really get inside and have a good option with one-on-one. You don't want to shoot through too many paddles. You don't need any heroes in the game at the moment. We just need to make sure it's safe and we make good decisions.
Statement of the obvious, one goal will do it.
Exactly.
Boom,
yep,
there we go.
One goal wins the title.
Righto. Who has it in them? What a game this has been for the first final. All tied up, 4 apiece. Vikings green and Score. Just outstanding sport. Look at it. Heaps of support from the sidelines. Supporters, players, coaches, family. Outstanding. Here we go. You wait for the signal from the adjudicators, the referees. Double thumbs up. Holding, just getting them all lined up. Here we go. Slightly angled approach here from Score. Loses a bit of drive there. It's Nick. No, it looks like Vikings green.
Oh, it's still going.
Roll. Squall have it. Roll. Ball. Right there. Squall in early possession. Reminder, it's a golden point. First team to score takes the final. Vikings green. Squall back with it. 5 minutes per half if needed. So it's a case of big long pass, a good ball, good forward ball there, Carl.
Yeah, no, just subbing at the same time. Yeah, big shot went up, but they really need to get in a bit closer and really put that goalie under pressure.
Needed a few more numbers under the hoop, didn't they?
Yeah, exactly. Either keep driving it up or they could have dribbled themselves and had a go, but those long shots are, as you say before, a little bit easy for the goalies to see coming.
Righto, let's see. Squall have the corner. Find the players the first job. They've done that. Good defence.
There we go.
Viking
nice
green.
inside slide from
Here we
the corner
go.
player.
Lining up. Side shot over the top. Good angle though. Right-handed thrower. Good angle. Just a bit high.
Yep. They saw that there was a shortage of defenders on that side. They drew one defender out, and that gave the opportunity to drive in and take the shot. So good options.
Good option. Yeah, and went high. As we said before, better to be higher than low. But
yep.
At the end of the day, that's irrelevant because Vikings green comes back with it. They've got possession.
Squall will be looking for a big defence now.
Yeah.
Lots of talking and trying to keep them out.
Man on man, do you think, or what are they up to?
No, they'll just try and keep it tight as what they call a zone defence. They're trying to lock down that inside shooting option area.
Yeah. Keep the options non-existent.
Yep.
Look at that.
Just keep them out.
Block, block, block.
Try and force them to a long shot.
And this is where the ball can bobble around and possession can go the other way. It's up and it's good
nice
D.
block.
Squall come back with it. They have the ball.
Here we go.
Forward. Oh,
There's
reverse.
danger here.
That is danger. That is still with score. Great recovery.
Yeah, they were
it
lucky
nearly
to get
looked
away
as though it
with
was
that.
going to come undone, didn't it, Carl?
Very lucky to get away with that.
Goodness me. Here we go. Squall, come away.
Still may lose it. Here we go. Vikings Green's got a kickstart on. They might get a breakaway here.
And there's someone, that good pass forward. Open net. Can he do it? He lines up. He shoots.
Oh,
it hits the upright.
Top
Goodness
bar.
me. It was the top bar. Oh. I wish they could give us a breather. This is amazing. Squall come away with it now.
There we go. Vikings Green's got a good hustle at the moment. They've got a one-on-one again if they can get moving.
Calm head, son. Calm head. Oh, he rolls. Goodness me.
Corner ball.
This is everything, doesn't it?
Both teams got some good composure, though. You know, they're really hustling out to try and get their ball and turn it over and get it back, which is what you need to do. Said possession is king in this.
And so much time on the clock as well, too, isn't there?
Yep.
Here we go, Vikings Green. Just slowly looking for somebody with a bit of an opening. They find it.
They need to get some drives in there now.
Here we go. They need a couple more under the net, don't they?
They do. Yep. Oh, they found one sitting right under there.
Can he? No, it's blocked.
That was a pretty tough shot from there.
So perhaps a bit of comms more on Vikings Green. If they had another two players driving forward, that might have helped them.
Absolutely, yeah. No, they really need some drivers. Oh, he's got to swim up.
Uh-oh.
Someone got a bit tangled in the rope down there, I think, when they flipped over. So
that's
Squall.
They don't even stop the game for that, do they?
No, they can get once all their gear's off, the next player can come on. It's they're all trained to get out of their boat if they need to. And a miss.
So they had someone ready in the wings to come on as soon as they saw that player tip over, of course, which is good. And just a reminder that the pool is only 1.5 metres deep, so there's never going to be an issue. Vikings Green.
Some great open water play going on at the moment. It can go any way right now. There's so much pressure from both teams.
We're going to go to another 5 minutes, I think.
We are indeed.
Oh, look at that off the bow of the boat. But they retain possession, Vikings Green. It could come down to this. Let's see. No. Turnover. What was that, a pull down?
Yeah, it was just a bit of a pull rather than a proper push, I believe.
Sure. So, no, she's all over for the first half. Both teams had opportunity, but it's still 4 apiece. Goodness me. Can I ask a real basic and I'm going to call it a dumb question?
Sure, what do you got?
After the next 5 minutes, if they're all tied up, what happens?
Penalty shootout.
Penalty shootout. Wow.
So they've changed the rules recently where they go to a penalty shootout with the goalie. So the player sits on the 4 metre line and with the goalie in, and then they play 5 players up.
Yep.
And it's the first one to go 2 goals up gets to take the win.
This is exciting stuff at Mitre 10 Park in Hawke's Bay. We're just a minute or two north of Hastings, and it really is a marvellous facility here. Coverage on Sky Next, free via the YouTube channel. And if you're watching Canoe Polo for the first time, welcome on board, and I hope you're enjoying it, because I certainly am. It is outstanding. The skill level of these players, the commitment, the dedication, the effort is just second to none. And the passion of the supporters, the people that get them here, is outstanding.
Great experience for these young players too.
Oh, totally. They learn a lot too from watching the more experienced players as well, don't they, Carl?
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's have a look at this drive.
Big charge start again. Looks like Vikings Green's got the head start.
They'll do the swing round with the nose of the boat.
Yep.
Oh, one hand scoop. Yep. Nicely done.
Perfect.
A bit of push, but retaining possession.
Big long shot. They're going to try for it.
They are.
Off the
Hail
bar.
Mary at this early stage.
Yeah, the goalie had floated off and they saw an opportunity.
So eyes up, play what's in front of you.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, here we go. Well, hang on. Squall have it. That was aimed for the Viking player, but Squall have it. Yes, no.
That's going to be a
Vikings Green turnover. They
holding
get the ball.
penalty.
Oh, and what is that? Timeout, unsportsmanlike behaviour. There's a card. What have we got?
It should just be a warning card. We'll see what the referee gives them.
It's called timeout. The clock stops. Green.
Green warning card.
Yeah. Nothing to panic about there. Everyone's fine. We're back into it. Viking Green shaped to go for the Hail Mary, but no. Up and blocked. And again, and blocked. Who wants the ball? Viking Green will get that.
Yeah, they had good position inside there for a rebound. So
they lane, they shoot, they miss because of the block. Corner for Vikings Green.
So obviously Vikings Green's been told to go out there and really have a good crack at it, you know. Get some good shots up on goal and see what they can do.
Don't leave anything out there.
Yeah, exactly.
It's finals time, and if ever there's a time you want to leave everything out on the water, now is it. Squall come away with it.
See if Squall can break out of this. And
they're lacking numbers in front though, aren't they? They've got no one steaming onto it, unfortunately, just at the moment. But
well, this keeps it safe at least on the back, and they can set themselves up.
Yep. Just pause, reset.
Yep.
Let the team move forward.
There we go. So now they're one defender down. If they can push this 4-on-3, they might have an option. Oh, unlucky.
Oh my goodness. The match clock is getting close to the 3-minute mark. Penalty shootout time. Do we talk about it yet or not?
Oh, it's getting close.
Oh, this is magic. Right, Vikings Green. 3 minutes just rolled on the match time. One goal will do it for either side.
Yep.
It's up and it's over. Ooh, good powerful shot.
Yeah, there's
nice
plenty
and
of
high.
power there.
Nice and high. But that immediately gives the possession back to Squall. Getting close to that 2-minute mark now. Righto. Here comes Squall.
Oh,
untidy,
turnover.
Untidy.
Here we go. This is a great one-on-one opportunity.
There
See if he can finish
this will
off.
be it. And block. Outstanding defence by Squall.
Great goalkeeping.
The shooter there didn't want to pull the trigger too hard. They just wanted to get it in the net. But
slows it down.
Over the head pass. Lining up. Can't find the room. Viking Green. A lot of paddles in the air. Viking Green again. Plenty of time. He's pointing. What's he doing?
He's trying to say that the paddles are too close, so he's trying to get a penalty out of it.
Trying to milk one, is he?
Yep. Trying to find out.
Squall have it. Squall have come away with it.
Yeah, good turnover. Let's see if they can move down the field and break this out now. Kiwi's been so, Vikings Green's been so strong at turning the ball over.
That's a good pass, Carl, up on that left-hand side.
See if they can push it down. Got a man in front.
Perfect.
Let's go. See if we can finish this off.
She's got the ball. She fumbles. She's lost sight of it. He's got it. Left-handed.
Oh. There's been an obstruction call here, holding off the boat actually. Pulling off the boat with the paddle.
Apologies, I got my genders muddled up ever so slightly there. Righto.
Go 1 minute, just outside 1 minute to go.
Here we go, Carl. Here we go. Vikings Green in possession. Calm heads, having a look.
Oh, unlucky. Nice powerful shot again, just off to the side slightly.
So Squall have the possession now. They're getting players forward. Plenty of room out on that far side. That's a good ball. Good forward ball.
Yep. Keep the game moving forward. Get it up the court.
Good technique. Good and a good pass.
Yeah, exactly.
Very good pass. Up and blocked.
Oh, unlucky.
Oh. How much more can we handle of this? This
right
is only the first final, Carl.
Exactly. If they're all this excited, we're going to have exhausted by the end of the day.
I'm going to need a defibrillator. Goodness me.
Once again, both teams have been great at getting a goalie back in, and that saved them so many times.
Steaming up there, Squall. Here it goes, into the middle. Opportunity here. Aims, shoots, and over.
The top.
We've got less than 10 seconds left on the match clock.
Yeah, it's going to be tough when we get it up there in that time, but we'll see how they go.
Right.
4 seconds.
No.
Turnover.
Intercept. Can't quite get it.
That's
That
it.
is time. Done and dusted. 2 blocks of 5 minutes for extra time. Both teams tied up on 4 goals apiece. We now go to a shootout. Wow.
They actually look like they're resetting. They might have changed up the rules for this division.
Oh, have they?
Have to check out what they're going to do here.
Okay, let's just pause, take a deep breath. My goodness. got 5 more finals after this.
Yeah, it definitely is exciting when you get these tight games and evenly matched teams.
You can see all the players. You can see all the players giving absolutely everything out there, can't you, Carl?
Yeah, their hearts will be racing, that's for sure. You know, it's within their grasp, they're right on their fingertips of getting this this final.
Here we go, the charge again.
So they're going to go another 5 minutes.
Vikings Green have this, have it comfortably. Good scoop, good block on that far side. Here we go. Righto. They shoot. And they score! There it is.
There we go.
Not much time was needed.
No.
Vikings Green take it.
Number
5 to 4. Yeah.
Beautiful goal to finish off with.
Open Division 4.
Score will be gutted, but you know they've played their hearts out. Both teams deserved it.
But what a final. What a final,
amazing.
Carl. Wow. Your thoughts?
Oh, look, just amazing experience for both teams, and yeah, you can see they've both trained so hard to have a nice, tidy game. So yeah, they'll come away with this from a lot of experience and come back next year even stronger.
And opportunities for both sides?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, they'll probably bump up a division next year, and you know, they'll take this experience and keep developing and training, and they'll take a few things away they might have not done 100% right and go and train those better, hone their skills, and come back stronger again. Yeah,
and school can take a lot of credit for the way they played as well.
Oh, 100%. As I said, both of them were just good form, good patience and discipline. So, great result. Great result for Vikings Green, and Squall can keep their heads high on that game. That's for sure.
So, National Canoe Polo Championships in the business end here at Mitre 10 Park in Hawke's Bay, and that was a great win to Vikings Green. Outstanding. What a game. Extra time, all tied up. They had to go to another 5 minutes, and just in the first 30 seconds they did it. So that's sport at its best, Carl.
Oh, it is. That's what we live for.
That's what we live for. Oh, golly gee whiz. Amazing. Yeah. And next on the card, we've got Vikings Cobalt playing Vikings Chrome. Hey, Carl, thanks very much for your company. Go well, my friend, and appreciate your comments.
Yeah, thank you very much. Have a great day.
As I say, next on the card, Vikings Chrome taking on Vikings Colbert, and that is the Open Division 3 final. And a little bit behind in terms of the running of these games, just purely because there's a few technical issues with one of the clocks. But here we go, we are away. We are back into it, back-to-back finals, hard out. Look at that. And really pressing forward, these two teams might see a little bit more physicality, given that it is Open Division 3. They come forward. And John has joined me in the commentary box here. These two teams pretty evenly matched, I'm thinking. Vikings Cobalt and Vikings Chrome.
Yep, so good point. We've got Vikings Cobalt, I'm guessing is... Chrome is supposed to be our top team, which is C grade, but as you can see, they're pretty evenly matched.
A little bit of white water over there as they get hustle and bustle. They shoot.
That's Logan's had a shot. Picking that up, resetting.
Back-to-back finals here. Let's all go. Here we go. Just taking their time. Trying to find a bit of space.
Inside, feeding in, trying to feed in.
Lining up.
He's having a shot. Too many paddles. Good option.
Yeah.
Good option.
Good overhead pass though.
What have we got here?
Timeout. Is that the
timed out? Yeah, a timeout signal. We're having issues with the shot clock.
Okay. Okay. So we'll just pause and take a deep breath ourselves.
So I'm guessing we've got Vikings Chrome and white.
They're in the white, going right to left on your screen.
Set up for a shot, and great save.
Good block there.
Good save from Michael.
And Vikings Cobalt are in the multicoloured vests, blue and Cobalt, I guess you could say, John.
Yep.
That probably makes sense,
Cobalt,
doesn't it?
Vikings Cobalt, yeah.
Yeah.
Vikings, and then another name.
And as I say, chrome in the white vests, and they are right to left as you look at your screen wherever you happen to be throughout New Zealand. Aotearoa, and even live streaming service thanks to Sky Next via YouTube. Here we go.
Oh, unlucky bounce.
Yeah, who's
yes,
got possession
up,
there?
Picked up.
Cobalt have
good,
it.
That's legal. Luke whacked it out of us.
Chrome have it back again.
Good feed in.
He's having a look.
Oh,
Blocked again.
Okay, may have been a penalty. Is a penalty. Paddle foul that will be. Paddle too close to the hand. And still in. Still played. No, now it's out. Just be a corner. Taken from the corner position.
And John, what's your background in the sport, sir?
Me, I've played for a long time. Still playing. It's sort of started slalom and then went on to Canoe Polo, and it's developed a lot since I've been playing. So the youngsters you see now are very proficient, and they've picked up a lot. The sport's developed a lot in a short time.
Here we go, Chrome with possession.
Oh, good shot. Just another
Good block.
shot. Yeah, good block. Probably need to penetrate a bit more.
And I think the breeze has got up just a fraction. A little bit more chop out there in the water.
Dribbles in from the side.
Here we go, Chrome.
Looking to pass in for that middle. No, he's going to shoot. No. Feeds around the other side. They're resetting again. We need a little bit more activity. Go on, let's drive in there. Drive, go.
They just need a bit of
Next
press
one
in there,
more.
don't they?
Yes, a little more.
A little bit more press.
Yeah, one more. They should have.
No, good defence.
Another driver if Luke number 5 had driven into there, would have been probably a better option to penetrate. But
and it just looks like we're having a bit of a problem with our shot clock too, I'm thinking, John.
yeah, yep. The shot clock has had issues over the competition. Seems to get fixed, and then we have issues again.
Technology being what technology is.
Yeah, then it becomes manual, and that's a bit more exciting.
Yes.
People yelling at the last 20 seconds.
Here we go, Chrome with possession. Looking to get something going here.
Good
Driving to the middle.
Driving to the middle.
Still being up and
A bit
over.
high. May have been tipped by paddle. Was tipped by paddle.
Corner to Chrome on the near side, in the far corner there.
So 5 minutes gone.
So both teams really, I mean, Chrome has had the possession, but they're just lacking a little bit of punch forward just at the moment for that possession, I'm thinking.
Yeah, it's a good goalie for Kobo. It's got to make a difference. The shots have to be good. That's a real little angle. That's a better option.
Oh, good defence again.
Yep. And defence pays dividends, of course, like any sport.
Yes.
Maeve.
Right, Colbrook come away with it.
They've come away with it.
So let's see what they can piece together. First time really they've had any significant possession.
Yep. Good movement up the court. Wanted some space. Passing options. Now to our point.
There we go.
Just waiting for something to be open up in that middle, using those
a lot of action under the
pedals.
the goal though, John.
Try and unsettle that defence.
Yes.
But nothing's really been driving off it, so we still have to wait for some further developments. Let's have some driving, some movement. Oh,
good
A
defence.
little bit of a
Chrome come away with it again. Oh, we got a
fast
fast break.
A fast break now.
We
I
have.
think this
Look at the Chrome player putting in the hard
speed.
yards. Misses the
good
ball.
Work.
Good defence.
Good. Well done. Good save. That was a certain goal.
Exactly. Cobalt.
He's drilling up. He's taking their time. Probably a little much time.
Yeah. Nearly close to under 3 minutes in the first half, and no score.
Yeah, a little bit of time on that shot clock. I mean, there's plenty of time to set something up, but seem to be struggling to make decent.
Here we go, good pass, up and
good
in.
shot.
That was a great shot from Cobalt.
Ben.
They showed a lot of patience there, John, didn't
Yeah,
they?
they did. Yeah, and when you've got some looking for that, identify that space and drive harder to that space, and then you want to get the least number of pedals in the way, obviously.
And a
That
good
was
low
shot.
flat pass.
Yes.
We
Yeah,
see it on the,
accurate.
look at it on the replay here.
The accurate, you want a good accurate pass. I mean, either side to hands is the option.
Yeah, good low pass, and then it was drilled straight in the back of the net. A lot of clear space in front of him to complete that.
Yep. And that's often a tribute to the front attackers trying to disrupt the defence.
Right, Cobalt.
Moving, it's a bit of a hole
With
this side. This
position.
is nice in there. Oh, keep going, move, use it, use it, use it. Or feed in. There we go. Shots up.
Blocked.
Oh, well blocked.
Good defence, Cobalt, and they get possession
Yeah.
back too, don't they?
Yes, they do. They've got it.
Good
they've
stuff.
Still got it in. He's kept it in. Mika was
Playing with it
still
in
in.
it.
Still
Yeah.
in. On the right on the line.
Danger, and the block coming across.
No, decided too much pressure. Let's kick it out. Oh no, we've got a penalty.
We've got a
A
penalty.
holding. It's a holding signal. And the other hand's pointing in the direction of play. Unlike some sports where it's the other way.
Yes. And of course, both genders competing here, and with due respect to both genders, you can't actually pick sometimes who is who a little bit, unless we have the numbers in front, which we don't.
Can be quite difficult. So it's open. Yeah, you'll see. I think there is only one young lady in this game, Mika, which is obviously the blonde hair and
Yes,
the yellow stripes on the boat.
for sure.
But it is open to both sexes.
Compete equally.
Yeah, you compete equally.
Which
Yeah,
is
it's
interesting
great.
enough, when you look at global sports, it would be unique, apart from eventing, would be the only other sport.
Yeah, there's not many sports you can do that. When you get to the top, there is a difference with, the men do have the power advantage.
Yes.
But certainly at the lower levels, anything goes, and the skill levels there. We're just my team just got beaten by our national women's team today, so to a close thing, but it was a good game.
But here we go.
That's
Vikings Colbert, they want to get on the board here.
Yeah, dribble it in would be the option. Dribble
Less
it
than
in.
30 seconds left
Looking for a pass. Okay.
on the game clock. Chrome have it. They'll be content just to run down the clock, I think. They
Yeah,
won't want to give away possession.
You've got the one.
Second final.
Yeah.
They are just running the clock down in the first half. They have a 1-0 lead.
Good pressure.
Yeah, it is.
Very good pressure.
Spin and roll, comes back with the pill. Lofted, good support
Work.
from his team.
Realise there's a little time.
Oh, good
they've
pass
got it-
there,
yeah,
just
that's-
behind
yeah.
him, but he's...
Shoot, Ben will shoot.
No, he's all done.
And
Half time here in the second final. Vikings Colbert against Vikings Chrome. And Chrome have it by 1. Well, both teams were a bit of an arm wrestle there.
yep, quite tight, aren't they? Which is good to see, and sort of what you expect that they've competed to get to this level, and they're looking pretty even. Like that game before, it's the skill sets are pretty well matched. So yeah, you take your chances.
Any change of tactics for either side, do you think, going into the second half?
I don't think so yet. They'll be they won't be going to anything like a press, man on man, which you may have seen in earlier games. But when it gets a little bit desperate, if the clock winds down and it stays the same sort of goal difference, then you could see some pressure and try and get a turnover and capitalise on that. But
And conditions absolutely perfect for both teams.
it's
just
beautiful.
Been brilliant. And you've enjoyed the 3 days here?
Oh, I've got an amazing venue, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
I think it was only the second one in the Southern Hemisphere or something, I've been told.
And
yeah.
it only took 12 weeks to build.
Yeah.
Incredible.
It's pretty amazing. The effort that's been put into establishing it and having it here is incredible.
Here we go, just about to get underway in the second half. Colbert, Chrome, they are playing left to right in the white vests as you're watching.
There you go.
And Vikings Chrome,
We'll pull that ring down so that I won't get in the way.
There we
it
go.
is. And a nice little win. Don't get the
slide
ball.
overrun.
Yeah, there is a new rule out that the two competitors for the ball had to have possession before another player can intervene. So
that means for a cleaner start, obviously, which is great.
yeah, it's a little confusing. I think there has been the odd issue with starts, and I think that's part of a safety aspect. But here we go. It's a lost ball. There'll be a turnover now.
Cobalt come away with it. They'll be keen to capitalise.
Shooting that up.
Hit of a fast break there. Not quite going to hand, but possession nonetheless.
Got to be careful with the push onto someone else's boat because that is a foul. So,
and it's spotted there as well too by the referee on the other side. So Colbert retain possession, go back to where the indiscretion took place, and go from there.
So you have to raise the ball in to indicate to the ref that you're willing to play it, which he's done now. Point man's Michael sitting there.
Just a little bit of interplay.
Oh, looks like there's been another foul which has turned it over.
What was that for?
I'm not quite sure. I missed that. Yeah.
I wonder if that was unsportsmanlike behaviour or something like that.
Could have been illegal tackle inside the six.
Yeah.
I'm guessing, but yeah, I didn't see that.
Righto.
Busy resetting the defence. Lots of space. They've been kept out. That's a little bit more efficient than last time.
Goalie's up, ready. Colbert just taking their time.
Yeah.
Now they look to get a bit of a drive going. Good hands. Well taken.
Unfortunately, no one's facing the right way. Needs to drive down that middle.
And good shot, good block. Whoa.
Away they go.
Ball in front.
Wanting that fast break.
Space up the middle. They free it. Just a bit behind,
pass,
makes it awkward.
Not quite accurate, but there we are.
The support player scoops it up.
Shoot it now. Oh, good, well blocked.
Well blocked.
Taking a little bit of time to get that defence back in order. Here comes our top. Now this is the most common defence is what we call 1-3-1. So you've got one as a goalie, three defenders, and the top guy we affectionately call Slippery. Basically his job is to stop those main drivers down the centre. Otherwise the defenders are then to counteract the opposition.
Righto, let's see what Cobalt have. Just feeling their way around a little bit.
Yeah, just waiting for an opening, waiting for someone to drive and to take some advantage, which really isn't there at the moment. It's all a bit messy, a bit congested.
Of course, they're only one goal behind on the board, so
that's right,
they've got plenty of time.
No need to panic.
Yeah, and it's finals time, so a one-goal win will do it.
That's it. That's all you need.
That's all you need. Oh, there's a shot, and it's blocked.
Which is why the shot clock was brought into play, because there were Worlds teams that were basically doing that. One would score and the other team would just hold on, which was not very.
Didn't add to the appeal of the game for anyone, did it?
At all, no. So that's and 1 minute you think isn't very long, but there's plenty of time, as you're seeing here, to have a few shots and get things up and going.
Correct. Here we go, Cobalt with possession, and they are just feeling their way a little bit here, just to try and find a gap,
work
get
it
themselves
around.
set.
Trying to tempt the defenders out.
Let's see what they come. There's a drive through in the middle there, trying to free some space.
So keep going,
it's blocked.
Number 4,
Yeah.
It's got an option to look through there.
Now, fire. No, angle was wrong.
Yeah. A little bit closer. Just stay there, maybe, and.
Now the difficulty for you and I, John, is we don't know where the shot clock is counting down to, because it's not active at the moment.
No, it's not. So must have been a bit of time on, though, you'd think.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Up and blocked and taken by Chrome. Good intercept.
Probably need
fast break. No, he's leaning back. He can't free his arm to fire that ball. Hail Mary, it goes. Yeah, but Chrome have it.
Off we go. So we've got some numbers up there.
Yeah, we've got a 3-on-2. 3-on-2. Here we go for Chrome. They can put it away.
Making the right options.
Take a deep breath.
Oh.
How? They get it back.
That was a bit lucky. Oh, there we go. The goalie saving the day.
What about that D for Cobalt, though?
Yeah.
Outstanding.
Possibly would have been a better option not to shoot, to use one of the other players either side. So you take that one defender out and shoot 1-on-1 with the goalie, which is a better option.
He leans back. He can't pull the trigger because he's lying prone. He's up.
There he
He's
goes.
in. There it
Good
is.
position. Very
Second
nice.
goal.
Good goal.
Second goal for Chrome. Let's see if we see it on the replay here, John.
Yep, that's looking very good. Rights himself, takes a bit of time, just composes himself just brilliantly and just nails that shot. That's what we want.
Initially, he was quite prone, wasn't he? And he had to sort of get up to get that trajectory, which
and
doesn't.
You can try fall into the trap of letting it go too quickly before you've composed. So that was a good indication that he's set himself right and decided where he's going to put the ball.
Initially, it was a little bit scrambly for him, but he did very, very well.
Yes.
Righto, Colbert need to bounce back, and they need to bounce back quick. They are down.
Actually, there's 1-1. Yeah.
Yeah, 1-1.
Yeah, I was just looking at the score.
I apologise. I've been going the wrong way.
I thought there was. Yeah, you're right. Oh, it is 1-1. I thought it was 2-0. Is it 2-0 to Chrome? I wonder if they got that right. We need to look at the replay. There's 2 goals.
That shot astray.
Comes a corner signal.
Here we go, Chrome with possession.
Oh no, a loose pass.
Loose pass.
Here we go. Are they going to capitalise? Yes, nice pass in.
Colbert.
1-1 with the goalie.
Lining up.
Very
Shoots,
good. Nice
nothing but
finish.
net.
Nice finish.
And
Great options.
let's look at the replay here, John.
Passes everything. It's an accurate. Yeah, it's just a nice intercept from the outlet and pass in and paid the price basically for a bad pass.
And a good high shot too, aiming for the top bar as well.
Very nice. Yeah. Yep.
A lot of power there.
So resetting. You can't. I don't know how come he can reset. Oh,
We're away though.
not sure when I heard the whistle, but
No,
they must have blown the whistle before. Oh, they've reset. They've adjusted
The score.
Yeah.
John and I were in a bit of a spin
Well,
there.
yeah.
And there's another one for Chrome. Yeah,
There we go.
They go ahead 3-1.
Logan scores there.
You start to doubt your own ability there
that's
for a moment, don't you?
right. Just a little bit of time delay, I think, until getting the score.
No, it's 3-1. I make it 3-1.
They've changed it again.
Yeah, I make it 3-1, don't you?
3-1.
Anyway, 2 minutes nearly up.
They have had trouble with the scoreboard throughout the competition, so
Exactly.
we'll put it down to that.
Yeah, we'll put it down for that. But right at this moment, we make it as Vikings Colbert. No, Vikings Chrome 3.
Chrome 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. I only got that on our board here, but yeah, not on the scoreboard as such.
Here we go. Chrome come away with it.
Nice fast break.
Let's see what happens here. Overhead pass. Who wants the ball?
Risky.
Chrome have it.
Oh,
Chrome
could
have
be
it.
done for holding.
Yeah.
Couldn't quite pick it up cleanly. If he picked it up cleanly, it would have been quite legal, but.
And yeah, the official score 3-1. If you can see the scoreboard on the other side, it's not 2 apiece. It's 3-1 to Vikings Chrome.
They try and get out. There's a little bit more pressure, or they're playing man on man now. Now
Colbert have it.
They're going off the scoreboard they see. So now they're trying to break this deadlock with 1 minute to go.
Which is a bit of a shame for them because they think
Yeah.
they could all hang on this play.
Pretty confusing unless we've got it
Anyway,
right. Could be
they
a
line
shot.
up,
Here we go.
open net. Here we go. Lock and load.
Nice.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Good patience. He could have shot it at the paddle, but elected to just hold on and get into a position where he knew he could finish.
Yep, that's a great
Good example. Of just holding on. Waiting for a clean shot.
Here we go. There's 43 seconds left.
Now there's
And
there's
there's
a yellow card.
Uh-oh.
So a paddle foul is indicated by one of the refs, so
Yes.
any card in the last minute, like if you get a green card in the last minute, then becomes a yellow. It's basically so to the professional foul type of thing. If somebody decides it's worth having a foul to
And
gain advantage.
We can confirm that Vikings Chrome are ahead 3-2 over Colbert, and Chrome are in the white vests.
Yep.
And
Now it seems we've got the scoreboard right.
yep, here we go. Can
go.
they finish with a goal?
Oh,
No, good block. But not enough time, I don't think, for Colbert to get possession and redraw
Kept it in. He kept it in. No, he's called. He has called a. We've got.
Where are we?
Corner called.
We've had it all here.
We've had it all. We've got one ref signalling a shot,
Here we
and the other one is signalling a corner.
Chrome have it. They
Put
just,
back in.
they're
Now
going to do a
they go
Hail
for
Mary.
it.
They're
No.
popping it up. It's a block.
It's blocked out.
And that is
that's
time.
the end of the game.
That is time for the second final here. Vikings Chrome take it over Vikings Colbert 3-2 in the second final this afternoon at the Mitre 10 Park. Wow.
You can just see that little bit of extra development, that extra power, that strength that comes on board with just the increase in the grades. So yeah, very exciting game.
Very exciting game. A little bit of confusion. We do apologise for that with the clock and the score, etc. We get caught up in the action, don't we, John?
Yeah, that's right. What else?
Yeah, we start to doubt ourselves. Oh dear.
We got there in the end. The
Yes.
scoreboard corrected itself right towards the end too. So
Yes. And look, it's a big shout out to all the volunteers that are making this weekend happen. Well, 3 days of canoe polo action here at Mitre 10 Park. They've done a fantastic job, and just technology is what technology is, and sometimes it works perfectly and other times it doesn't.
it's great to have this sort of coverage, to be quite honest. I mean, it's a bit of a dream come true for canoe polo, which is not a mainstream sport.
But it's on the
great.
climb, John. It's
It is.
absolutely on the climb, which is just fantastic, isn't it?
Yep, and this helps it as well. It's, if people can be at home and may never have seen the sport, they can get enthused and maybe get in a boat, and there's plenty of clubs who'll just be more than happy to
And here we go in the next final. We've got Hurricanes B1. They are taking on Valkyries Ravens. And good experience and good ability, of course, in that Hurricanes B1 side, John.
Yes, Hurricanes have, this is of course their home field now, so there's quite a lot of strength in the Hawke's Bay teams as a whole, and the Hurricanes, the Hurricanes are the men's team, and the Hurricanes the women. We're just looking at the scores now. Cobalt 3-2.
I think I might just leave that to the adjudicators.
We may have to, we'll leave that for now, and
Yeah.
and they'll come out in the wash.
Yeah, so, and there's the Valkyries Ravens. Again,
Lara,
a strong side.
Caitlin Anderson, Stephanie Strucker, Kayla Wells, Ellery Nielsen, Jessica Shand, Kayla Khan, and Kirsty Shayla, sorry.
Righto, who's going to win the charge? Here we go, John. Here we go.
I think I'm being subbed out now.
You're being subbed out. Hey, thanks very much for your company, John, as this third final is underway.
Pleasure.
Here we go, early possession. Looking good.
Okay.
Driving it forward. Just patience at this early stage. And blocked. And
Oh, it's turnover.
yeah, turnover. Quick break here, and I'm joined in the commentary box by Andy. And these two teams pretty evenly matched, as you'd expect in a final, Andy.
Yeah, that's right. We've got in the pink, we've got the Hurricanes B1 and the Valkyries Ravens in the yellow. So it should be an exciting match.
Definitely left-handed shot and in.
Great shot.
How good was that?
Oh, that was fantastic. Lovely shot there.
Aiming for that far right corner too, and just an easy lob, but needed a bit of power with that breeze though too, Andy.
Oh, I know it is getting a bit windy out there. So it's especially when you're playing into the wind. So that was a great shot up in that top corner.
They'll be happy with that.
Yeah, good to go over that goalkeeper's paddle, especially in the women's game when they find it harder to reach those top corners.
Sure. So now we have the shot clocks working on the far side, which is great for the players. It's a little bit of a technical issue before, but we're good to go now, so that's great.
Absolutely. Just looking for their options as it winds down a little bit.
Plenty of time though too, isn't there?
There is. It's 60 seconds, but it does take it seems like a long time out there. You don't have to rush yourself.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, and that one went over the top there, out the back. So just while they're collecting that ball, the teams the yellow team, the Valkyries, are going to drop back and set up their defence. Oh yeah, that was Hurricanes that scored at that end.
Yeah, that was a good goal by the Hurricanes first up. So they're in the lead 1-0.
Hasn't come up on the scoreboard over there yet, but hopefully that will shortly.
Exactly. So just in case we have a few gremlins in the scoreboard, I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way, Andy. And I'm going to write this down, so you help keep me honest, if you like.
I love that. I love you've actually got a bit of paper here and you're going to make that scoreboard out. That's fantastic.
Here we go. Right. Valkyries, Ravens.
There we
They're
go.
in the yellow vest, powering up the middle. Good set defence, though, for the Hurricanes B1, though.
Absolutely. They have to stay inside that what we call the 6 metre area if they're trying to tackle the player without the ball. So when they've got a ball, they can come out and tackle them outside of that, but they don't have the ball. They've got to only tackle players inside that zone.
Here we go. Just looking for a hole, an opening.
Oh, some great defence there.
Oh, underarm pass, shoots.
Oh, that's unlucky.
Off the pedal,
Off
into
the
the bottom
bottom
bar. No goal.
Great day and good turnover. Look at this.
Look at the pace.
Yep.
Look at the pace.
Fantastic.
They're ploughing up the middle there.
Oh, a bit of an unlucky.
Overrun. Got to put the brakes on. Right hand down. Scoop it up.
Support player.
Perfect. That's great teamwork, though. Great teamwork.
Oh, we've got a swimmer out there.
Oh.
Okay, so that's one of the Valkyries players. She's going to want to get her boat over that back line. She can get herself, her paddle and her boat over the back line. They'll be able to sub straight away.
And the shot goes over.
Which is good because it gives that Valkyries player a bit more time to get her gear off.
So the Valkyries player couldn't get herself in the boat in the field of play. She has to go off the field of play.
Well, takes too long.
Okay.
It does take too long. There we go. But now that she's off the back,
yes,
a player can actually come on immediately. If she'd gone off across the side, they'd had to have waited for a proper break and play.
Okie dokie.
There we go. They've got the back up to 5 now, so that worked well for them.
And just to recap, your score that you're seeing at home is correct. Hurricanes B1 in the pink, ahead by 1-0. Third final this afternoon. The New Zealand Canoe Polo Championship. Mitre 10 Park in Hawke's Bay. Absolute fantastic occasion. 3 days of it.
Absolutely fantastic venue here.
Yeah, we're pretty lucky.
Wonderful sunny day.
Good.
Oh! That number 3.
Yeah.
Valkyries, Ravens.
Andy, let's see if we see the replay.
Oh, look at that. The turnover, scoops the ball, Struss drops in that bottom corner. Oh, fantastic play. Evens the score up.
Hey, we've got the scoreboard back in action on the far side as well. One apiece.
One apiece.
One apiece.
Oh, it's an exciting day out here, Tim.
It is. Women Division 2 final. Hurricanes B1 against the Valkyries Ravens.
Must be the turnover there. Something happened out there. Not sure what it was, but Valkyries have the ball.
Hurricanes B1 heading back in defence. A little bit of a drive forward by the Valkyries Ravens. Really hustling in there. Free, up and in. Nice and easy.
Lovely shot at the top of the goal by the number 7 player.
How good was that? That was pretty easy. Let's see if we see the replay here. No, not for that one. There we go.
Okay, and they're back in the middle.
The joys of live broadcasting.
Exactly, ready to go again though.
Exactly, brilliant. It's good stuff. And let's see if the Hurricanes can reply. Valkyries Ravens up by 2-1.
Great, and the Hurricanes are trying to set up an inside play.
Good blocking in there by the Valkyries Ravens though, aren't they? They're really putting pressure in the mid.
They are,
Court,
great
so
roll
to
there.
speak. Yep. Gosh, that takes some skill and effort to do that, though, doesn't it?
It does. The more they do it, the better they get, but it does require good sort of spatial awareness and body strength. You know, as they get better and better, they'll hold on to the ball under the water.
Look at this, a good through ball. Good blocking there.
Oh.
Bounce pass.
Yes.
Gone to hand. Up and blocked.
Not quite. Oh, there we go. Back in the Hurricanes' hands. They get another chance.
What can they do? What can they do?
And the best part is because of a shot, they get the reset on the shot clock.
Intercept.
Oh, well done to the Ravens.
They come away with it. Nice and composed. Going well. They look quite steady, actually, the Valkyrie Ravens, don't they? They're
quite
pretty
calm.
Quite calm, exactly. Look, 2 on the ball here. Good support. Oh, overrun! If she can get this,
can she do
play
it?
ahead. Put your foot down. Put your foot down and go, go, go. Can she do it? She aims, she shoots, she misses.
Oh, that was so close. What a great turnover, though. What a great turnover.
Goodness me, I thought she was in for all money. Paddle, 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 I was saying. Oh, I'm totally neutral, I've got to say, Andy. I'm totally neutral.
Totally neutral. So you're not a Hawke's Bay.
Well, I am, but, you know, being a professional broadcaster, you can't barrack from one side over the other.
Well, that's true.
I won't get the gig again. I'll be fired. My producer will sack me.
We can't have that.
We can't have that. No, I've got mouths to feed, mainly mine, clearly.
I love it.
Oh, goodness me.
There we go. These Ravens back on the ball again, nice and calm, as you said.
I like it because it lets the commentators have a breather, doesn't it?
It does.
Look at the hustle in under the net there. A lot going on.
Yeah, some great hard work going on by the Hurricanes, trying to push the Valkyries out and keep them just a bit further away from the shooting position. Protect their goalkeeper, give their goalkeeper a better chance of stopping a goal when the shot comes.
Here we go. What have the Valkyrie Ravens got? We're under 2 minutes left in the first half. Up and over.
Oh, a nice deflection by Hurricanes. Oh, no, there's been a foul called.
Uh-oh.
So they'll take that back to where the referee's indicating.
Look at the hustle under the net. A lot of pushing, a lot of bumping.
That's it. There we go. They're going to help them out. There we go.
That's good sportsmanship. Shot wasn't on. Blocked.
And
wow,
the
Hurricanes have it.
That's it.
No opportunity. Well, this far side, is there a fast break? On the far side
yes.
there is. She scoops it, she looks ahead. That was good teamwork, good teamwork.
Tackle.
Comes up with the ball, tucked in her left hand, and finds a teammate.
Perfect. That's just what you need. Sometimes when you come up from a roll, you want a nice, safe pass.
And good anticipation as well to be there to begin with.
Absolutely.
Yeah, here we go. Good pass. Up and blocked. Good D.
Who's going to get their hands on this one? Good pressure by the Hurricanes player.
Valkyries coming in hot and heavy, I thought, but no, not quite.
Well, we might have a fast break on here.
Look at the push, look at the drive, look at the effort.
Looking for a safe pass.
Hurricanes have it.
Oh, the ball's going to go out.
Hurricanes ball.
Right, it came off the Valkyrie Ravens boat last over the sideline, so Hurricanes ball.
Gosh, what a final this is.
20 seconds.
Racing down. Where's that 10 minutes gone, Andy?
I don't know, but look, it's been exciting out here.
Woo. Hurricanes behind by one. Just overran it slightly.
I think they'd be lucky to get a shot away in these last couple of seconds.
Not going to happen.
No, and they're
right, half time, and we have the Valkyries Ravens ahead by 2-1 over the Hurricanes B1. Wow, this is a close final.
It's a close one. It's what we like to see.
Yeah, we do.
There's been some other close finals today, so this looks like it's repeating that same pattern, which is great for Canoe Polo.
Look, we've had 2 finals so far. In the first game, the Squall, they just lost out to the Vikings Green 4-5, but that had to go to extra time, and then it had to go into extra time.
Fantastic. 2 periods of golden goal. That's what we like.
That just about put me in the A&E room, I tell you. Goodness me. Couldn't believe it. And look, I do want to take a moment to thank all the volunteer commentators that come up and support me with this, because my background is in other sport, but I've always had an interest in all sports, particularly water sports and other bits and pieces. So thank you very much to you and the crew that pop up here and give us the benefit of your expertise.
Oh, no, you're welcome. We're great to have your leadership here letting us know what we're going to talk about. But the great thing about Canoe Polo is if you're involved with lots of other sports, it's another end-to-end game. Lots of similarities, so people watching, who play other sports as well.
I love the transition. You've got this race out here for the ball. Here we go.
Here we go.
Second half.
Oh, that's a really close contest.
Danger, danger.
Oh, the Hurricanes
Hurricanes
came up with the ball.
Good position early on for them. It actually only took me about 4 or 5 games to figure out what happened to the ring in the middle.
So that's attached to the bottom and gets pulled down.
And I spotted the chap on the far side disappearing. All these little
Well, the referees,
Furbals of
in
it,
lots of venues, the referee has to throw all out for a corner. The referee needs to throw the ball, and that can be one of the most anxious moments of the game, knowing whether they're going to be able to throw it in straight or not, and with the wind and all this, because you want that start to be as fair as you can.
And as even as possible.
And as even as possible.
You gotcha.
And so it does add that pressure to the referee.
Here we go. Hurricanes in possession. Up and blocked.
Oh, great
Again.
rebound. Oh. And,
Once more.
That's going to be a foul. Yep, there we go. So she put her hand in for the ball as the Valkyries put her paddle on the ball. So that's a foul, and the Hurricanes come up with it.
Righto. Here we are, Hurricanes. They're behind by 1. Good block, straight block too.
That's it, and out for a corner.
Yeah, so Hurricanes get another bite of the cherry here, don't they?
They do.
Of course.
As a shooter, that's a great outcome. If you don't get a goal, you'd like the corner.
Exactly.
Get another turn.
And sometimes that's the tactics you play for,
Definitely.
because you're in the right part of the paddock.
Here we go. Some pressure on that ball.
Skid pass, done well, regathered.
Oh, they're resetting. Going to try this again.
Let's see what the Hurricanes can come up with.
Go. Putting the ball off to one side, draw the defender across.
He's almost like it's going to be a pick and roll almost. I
Well,
thought.
yes, that is a move that's used a little bit in Canoe Polo, the same as basketball.
Up.
Oh,
What a block,
great
though.
block.
What a block.
Great block by that goalkeeper for Valkyries.
Outstanding. Assertive, aggressive. Yes, the corner goes to the Hurricanes, but keeps the ball out of the net, which
Yeah.
is so important.
Fabulous defence.
Righto. How long can the Hurricanes sustain this pressure, Andy?
It remains to be seen, but they look quite calm and composed at the moment. They can keep those passes going. That's what we're after.
If they can stay down this end of the pitch, at the end of the day, the points will come at some point.
That's right. They just got to make sure they don't get too tired, and they keep their accuracy up with their passing. Here we go. Nice
Finals
drive.
action here live on Sky Next. Great to have your company wherever you happen to be. Up and in. Yes, it's a goal.
Lovely shot.
It is a goal there to the Hurricanes.
So that was the lovely number 7 from the Hurricanes. Great shot there.
Outstanding. All tied up here, 2 apiece. Finals Canoe Polo at its absolute best. Well, that was important for the Hurricanes, Andy, to strike back pretty quickly into the second half, and they've done so. So
Even that score up just keeps it nice and competitive.
it does.
Oh. Well,
We start chatting and the goal's conceded.
there we go. The
Yeah.
Ravens number 8. It's Kirsty out there.
The Valkyries Ravens strike back straight away.
So let's see if the Hurricanes can return the favour. The most dangerous time for teams is immediately after a goal, because
It's almost like a ping pong. They go straight in and
it is. If
score.
you're not set up and prepared, and you maybe have had a sub, something like that, just often you haven't composed yourself properly yet. So a great time to take advantage of your opposition.
Righto, Hurricanes, they're back here at the business end for them. Working, show and go, but no. Pop across, up and in, not quite. Good block, good D.
Oh, got the ball back, a little feed. Oh, I thought it might have gone in there to number 1, but she's chosen the safe option of taking the ball out.
Yes, and what's been signalled here?
The signalling play on, which
Oh, yeah. Sure.
indicates that maybe there was a foul, but they decided not to call it because they felt the team had enough advantage.
And that's a turnover.
It is.
It is a turnover to the Valkyries Ravens. They come away with it. They're up by 3-2. And we're just approaching the 5-minute mark in the second half of this third final.
Oh, that's a wee opportunity there for the Hurricanes. They just didn't see it soon enough.
No, and the breeze has got up for sure.
That makes it really tough on the goalkeeper, trying to hold themselves in position.
Because the paddle's like a sail, obviously. When the breeze gets it, it just ends up really pushing on your wrist.
Absolutely. Oh, that was an outstanding shot.
Where did that come from?
Oh,
I hope we can see a replay of that because that was outstanding.
There was just the power behind that arm and such a straight, quick shot.
And nothing but net, pretty much.
Nothing but net.
Nothing but net.
All right, so here we go again. Hurricanes have got the ball. The restart.
Valkyries Ravens ahead by 4-2.
So they're just passing the ball around the back. I think they're just trying to work out what they're going to do, what's their setup for this play.
Good overhead pass there as they come in looking for an opening.
Lots of pressure going on by the Ravens. They're really paddling hard to make the passing options difficult for the Hurricanes.
Free on the far side for the Hurricanes.
Could be a nice pass inside. Can they make that? I'm not sure.
Yeah, hard to see if there's an opening for a good shot, but blocked.
Well deflected.
Will they get a corner there, Andy?
Yes, they do.
They do. So Hurricanes.
Familiar territory, the corner.
The corner. If in doubt, let's go for the corner.
Interestingly, they nearly always play it down on the near side. Interesting. They can take it from either side.
They're down by 2 and we're approaching the 3-minute mark, so they really need to score next. If there to be any hope, they're having a look. It's up and it's blocked. Gosh, that D's been good for the Valkyries.
Nice and strong. And it's not just the goalkeeper, it's the defenders with their paddles doing a really great job in there too.
Exactly. Creating a lot of cluster and uncertainty with the shooter, I guess.
Indeed. So round for the corner.
Number 3, hat trick of corners. Ball in, good take, secure position, good pass, good hands.
Oh, give it a
go.
Oh,
yeah.
Another great block by the keeper. Oh, this might stay with the Ravens this time.
Under 3 minutes left.
They really need to put some pressure on these Hurricanes. Rather than just dropping all the way into their defence, need to think about how they can really... That's good.
Women's Division 2 final. That breeze is really starting to get up. So as they get close to that 2-minute mark, would they look just to run down the clock a little bit, do you think, Andy? What are your thoughts?
Well, teams do different things depending on the tactics of the coach. But if I was in a team that was down by 2, or coaching a team that was down by 2, if I was the attacking team, I would want to slow the play down a bit and really use up my shot clock, my 60 seconds.
Yes.
Just, like you say, run down the clock, make it harder for the opposition. If I was on the defensive team, I'd be starting to look to come out man to man to put more pressure on, hope for a turnover and see if you could really win that ball back, because you start to realise you don't have much time.
And the difficulty too, if they go for a Hail Mary, the big long shot, the wind's going to take it off target too, which is a further difficulty for them, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Although in Hurricanes' favour, they are playing with the wind.
Right.
So.
And you can tell that how. Are you looking at the waves?
Well, I've been out there. I've been out there in the wind. I know which way it's going.
Good stuff. Well, here the Hurricanes, they come away with it.
All right, they really need to. They really need to secure another goal for themselves in the next sort of minute.
Oh, it just hits the top of the bar there. Goodness me.
The ball's gone out the back. Hopefully, it'll get returned nice and speedily. Yeah, here we go. We've got more pressure going on. Okay, so the Hurricanes look like they're going to play man on man.
Man on man, yep. They have to do something like that, don't they? The call's got out.
There we go.
They try and get a disputed possession and win it back. And they had a look,
Oh, unlucky.
No.
It's all right, they've still got time.
I think it looks to me like the Valkyrie Ravens are going to take this final.
It does. They say,
Big Hail Mary, it's up and it's wide.
So that's another turnover. It's unlikely to see 2 goals to the Hurricanes within a minute.
No, unfortunately, conditions are a lot harder now, as you say, with that wind that's come up, Andy, and I think the opportunity may have gone for the Hurricanes B1.
Yeah, but let's just see. It'd be nice if they could get just a goal at the end of the match.
Yeah, something to keep the chins up, because they've toiled very well.
Oh, and like the first half was so tight, but that goalkeeper in the defence is just doing a really great job.
Look at the juggling there. Look at the skill set with that. That's amazing.
That's fantastic. And this is great to see in the Women's Division 2 final, because that means that these fabulous players are going to be working their way, hopefully, up to the Women's A final. You know, they're all, you know, quite young players, so it's great to think that they're going to be coming through our Canoe Polo system, and we'll get to see them, more of them.
That's tremendous.
Oh, another great block by the Ravens.
They're not giving up, the Hurricanes B1. They're certainly having a go.
And this is it. They're holding tight, Ravens. They're going to hold
There's
that
the
ball.
clock. There's the clock. Full time
Oh,
here.
well.
Valkyries Ravens take it away 4-2-2.
That's a great final. Well-deserved win
Yep,
to the
and
Valkyries Ravens. They played better today.
they certainly did. That is the Women's Division 2 final. Valkyries Ravens. Fantastic win for them. They'd be very, very pleased. But plenty for the Hurricanes to work on and be positive about. Andy?
Definitely. And I think, they played particularly well in that first half. So lots of good things there. Great for women's canoe polo.
Fantastic. And what's your background in canoe polo, Andy?
I've done quite a few things.
She says with a wry smile.
Yes, I've played overseas for Great Britain as well as playing for New Zealand. Currently, I'm the chair of the NZCPA board. So, and I spend a lot of time refereeing at World Championships. So, I'm quite involved in the sport, quite invested. But, I've enjoyed what I've done, and it's nice to be able to give back too.
Fantastic. That's tremendous. Righto. Finals are thick and fast here at Mitre 10 Park. Next on the card, we've got in the open division, the Hurricanes B1 against the Vikings Silver.
So we've got Vikings in blue today, and Hurricanes in the black.
Vikings silver and the blue.
Yes.
That makes it easy.
That's right. It's interesting when you see the Hurricanes, which is the Hawke's Bay women, versus the Hurricanes, the Hawke's Bay men. The men here are playing in the black lycras, whereas the women tend to play in the pink lycras. I think we could have seen a bit more of a mix-up in that. Might be nice to see the girls playing in the black sometime and the boys playing in the pink.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Here we go. We needed a ball.
Well, while they put that ball in there, Tim, it's been great to be involved for the last final. But
thank you so much.
I'm going to pass on over to another Andy, actually.
Another Andy.
And he'll be joining you for this final.
It's handy to have another Andy. Hurricanes B1 against the Vikings Silver. Fantastic final action, and here's the charge. Let's have a look. Who's going to get it? Whoa, what a pile up in the middle there, and they call a halt to proceedings. Vikings Silver in the blue, playing left to right as you see it on the screen, and the Hurricanes B1 in the slightly pink tops, playing right to left. So a lot more physicality in this game. These are the big boys working hard here, Andy.
Yep, yeah, so this is the future of canoe polo. These boys are, they're young and they're fit, but and they're trying to prove themselves to get up to the next level, but man, I can tell you from experience, they can really punch hard. I've been playing in this grade this weekend, and
a few bruises and bumps, mate.
Oh, I've had the pleasure of playing some of these boys. And I can tell you they play very well and play very hard. A nice little coordinated drive going through there, not quite.
Good pass over the top, good hands there. Up and over the top.
All right then.
So Hurricanes B1 missing an opportunity. Vikings Silver with possession.
So let's see what of offence Silver can bring to the game.
Take it to the middle, just getting themselves set. Goalie's ready. And here's a hustle and bustle in close to the net there, Andy. They really go to work, don't they? Look at that.
Yep.
Look at that.
So they're getting into a position to try and screen out some of those guards so that the outside drives can come in and get a good shot on goal.
Really
Here we go.
Look at this.
Has
a look.
Quick ball. Oh, yep. Well spotted by the goalkeeper.
And that'll give possession back to
Hurricanes.
Yes, indeedy. So that was quite clever. There wasn't any pass on, so threw it at the opposition and they get the ball back, which is Logical, but good tactics.
Probably what you were finding is that they tried to block to get so that the Silver could get back and set their defence.
Sure.
They get a clean pass away. The Hurricanes are notorious for getting very fast breakaways.
Right.
And you really need to shut that down. A bit of hustle in there, maybe some paddles where they shouldn't be, but referee says it's clean.
A lot of water chopping up there, Andy. Goodness me, look at that.
Yep, wind will take a big impact on this game too.
Yeah, for sure, you can see it. Good pass.
Now we got a overlap, 2-on-1 on goalkeeper.
Oh, good move, good move.
Feed. Oh, nicely done.
Let's see if we get that on the replay and you can tell us what that player did, Andy.
So there we go. See, Josh comes in, he fakes. So he's looking to make the pass, and then he's a very good inside shot. So he can just cruise in, and once he got that free flow, he was able to slip it underneath the goalkeeper's paddle. It was a very nicely worked goal.
And Viking Silver jump ahead by 1-0. That was a well-taken goal, wasn't it?
It was
got
good.
The break, and
it was good. You know, he had options to pass and sold the pass.
Oh, hang on. Hurricanes have just scored.
That in itself was another alternative method of scoring goal, which is just paddling in and throwing very hard and very accurately underneath the goalie's paddle. So
and we can see on the replay here.
Very nice. A nice little overlap there. Bang, straight through.
Looked very simple from that angle, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. It did. It was a very well completed shot there. And that's what you get with these young guys. They have a great deal of power in their arms for fairly young guys. So now we can see them, again, Silver setting up. They look like they're setting up a high-low, so they've got one player in low, one player in high to stop things moving around. Oh, no, they're resetting a little bit. So they'll just be patiently letting things play out in the centre there and then deciding how they want to run the play. All right, yep, well read by Hurricanes.
All tied up here, one apiece. And you do see that often, don't you? A team that scores, they concede a goal pretty much straight away often.
It's not uncommon.
Yeah.
It's not uncommon.
Yeah. Righto, Viking Silver looking to create something here.
Okay, so
good hands.
Opportunities coming through there.
Just keeping the ball alive.
You can see there that the Silver team is starting to go a little bit further forward. They're sneaking forward, and now they've decided that they need to reset and come out again.
And still plenty of time on the shot clock at 24.
Yeah, it's good discipline to try and use.
Here we go.
Here we go. Yes, yeah. Very good. Very
good.
Nice. So that's the same player, number 7. He had a nice inside feed, and again, I know from experience, Josh, who's number 7, is pretty dangerous at that sort of shot.
Yeah, as we saw
very
in the replay,
nicely done.
He was well positioned.
Well positioned and a good clean feed from his teammate.
Yep, pulled the trigger and it was easy, wasn't it, really?
It was.
It was simple. It was never easy, but it was simple.
Yeah, one-on-one with the goalkeeper is the best you can...
that's what you want?
That's what you want in that sort of play. So let's see if there's a response. Here we go, and yep.
It was a good attempt by Hurricanes B1. They went high, but it just went over.
Yeah, they're trying those outside shots so that they avoid a lot of paddle blocks, but the goalkeeper read it well.
And they get the corner on the far side.
It's always a bonus. That's what you want as a shooter. You want to be able to retain possession.
Here we go.
All right, so big pile in.
Yeah.
So lots of possession on the inside.
Good D.
Good D. Nicely defended. The ball is still in play, but
Hurricanes B1 get it back.
They get it back, and of course they get the reset on the shot clock, and now they're coming back in.
Just looking for some space. Good defence.
There we go. Well defended by Silver.
They did really well there.
Yeah.
And look at them powering away here.
So now this is where we start getting the fast breaks coming into play.
Oh.
So if they can control the ball and move it up the pitch quickly and get a overlap on the opposition, they are in a very strong place.
Look at that for passing. That's outstanding. But equally good defence.
Yep. Good play by Silver though. They got the shot away, but they also got the ball back again. So that's what you want. You know, you don't want to be sprinting all the way down there and giving the ball away and then having to sprint all the way back. That's when you get a lot of fatigue setting in.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's where games are won and lost.
Right, Viking Silver again with possession. Looking quite composed. They hustle in close.
Here we go. Nice little stack up there.
Yeah.
But again, the defence consolidated and didn't allow them to get any feeds or shots through, so that was good.
And here they go again. Over the top. Up and over.
Shot and miss. Unfortunate.
Good opportunity though. He had a bit of free water in front of him.
Yep,
to press forward.
Yeah. Shots like that can be extremely effective if they're on, particularly if you can bounce them off the top bar and in the goal.
Sure.
It's a lot harder to block as a goalkeeper. All right, so let's see what Hurricanes have got to bring back to the game.
Less than 2 minutes left in the first half. Hurricanes
very
B1.
nicely worked. That's a case of taking advantage of a substitution, I think. They had good numbers on the inside and they were allowed to just flow through undisturbed and got a really nicely worked goal there.
And the scores are tied up 2 apiece.
Yep. Jockeying for position by Silver, just to coordinate things, to get their big boys in on the shot.
They're in a position here. They're having a look. He's holding.
Pretty.
No, foul.
Looks like a foul.
And a card.
It would appear to be some warning. Yep.
A green card.
Green card warning for number 5. Probably for illegal holding or maybe pedal fouls. This is common in that sort of situation when you're very, very close to each other. The temptation was to try and grab the ball, but of course if there's any contact with the other player, you'll get pulled up on. We have a yellow card for, so that's possibly a situation where it was 2 green cards. And of course in the current rules, if there are 2 green cards, that is an automatic yellow. But there is discussion from the referees going on.
2 greens make a yellow.
Two greens is an automatic yellow. So
2 wrongs don't make a right, but 2 rights made an aeroplane.
Something like that, yeah. Very good. So that might have been
unsportsmanlike behaviour maybe there somewhere, I'm not sure.
Not from what I saw.
No.
I'd be surprised if that was the case, but so they have
just an explanation.
So the referee is just discussing what's going on. Just it's good of the referee to tell the player what's going on. All right, so it looks like that yellow card has been withdrawn and is now just gone to a single green.
Right, and that's on discussion with the 2 umpires, so to speak.
That's correct.
The 2 referees, yeah.
So there might have been some communication, but as to how many cards have been. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Oh,
that was a great goal.
Yeah, so that was an excellent secondary phase pickup.
And on the replay, we can see it unfolding there.
So the shot gets made, it gets blocked, and the secondary drive comes in. Very simple, just a subtle flick with the hands there.
And wasn't number 6 happy?
He was very pleased with himself.
He was ecstatic.
And he should be too. That was a well worked goal.
And he went up to the top left corner too as well, with a chest pass, almost a netball type pass as well.
The chest shot, it's very quick and very hard for the goalkeeper to read what's going on.
Fast break here, Viking Silver.
Yep,
they come away.
There we go. Now
ball in front. Look at the paddling there.
A bit more speed coming through.
Look at the paddling.
And
aims, and shoots,
yes,
and in.
Gets it. Nicely done. All right, so now we're getting into the fast break phase of the game when players might be getting a little shot hungry and trying to maybe force the issue a little bit too much, and they make mistakes and overcommit, and that's when those fast breaks start to really kick in.
So half-time here, 4-2. The Viking Silver leading the Hurricanes B1.
It's still anybody's game at this point. It's still anybody's game. I don't think there's any clear winner at this point, or clear dominating player, despite what the score would indicate. I think like I said, the wind will start to play a bit of an advantage, and of course Silver had the wind behind them in that last half, and now Hurricanes will have the wind behind them in this half. That does have a big impact on how the ball is moved up the pitch and how well shots can be scored. So the game is certainly not done and dusted yet.
And this is the 4th of the 6 finals here this afternoon at the Mitre 10 Park in Hawke's Bay.
That's right, this is the Div 2 finals. This is the future generations. All young guys, most of them, probably not many over 20, I should imagine. They've proved to be very effective.
And would a lot of these players, Andy, have transitioned from other sports or picked this up at a relatively early age, do you think?
Well, given that they're both from Palmerston North and Hawke's Bay, there's a very real chance. Here we go, off for the charge start.
Who's got it? Who's got it?
The exciting piece.
Who's got it?
Decent.
Whoa,
Hey,
the
there
ball's
we
up.
go. There we
Whoa,
go.
and it stays in play. Play on is the call.
All right. Then,
Well,
so
the fans loved that, didn't they, Andy?
They did. It's always good to get a bit of contact. There's a bit of dispute. There is technically meant to be a clear possession at the end of a charge start.
Good call by the referee. Play on.
I think it's entirely appropriate.
Yeah, it's what the fans want to see.
That's right.
Got you and I off our seat.
Yep. Everyone loves it when the ball goes high, big deflections, big bangs. It's great.
I just can't get over the white water and the clanking and clacking in close to the goal.
You want to try and experience it yourself. It's quite invigorating. It's because it's very, very close in there, and there's a lot of contact, and it's all very up close and personal.
Hence the need for helmets with face guards on
Absolutely,
them.
absolutely, no question there. And those buoyancy aids, particularly the buoyancy aids that the silver team are playing with, there's a lot of padding in them because you get a lot of impact on your body at times.
Oh, good underhand pass there for Hurricanes B1. They want to score first.
Nicely
but
read.
Untidy.
Nicely read by Silver.
Here they go. They come away with it.
Nice little clean deflection there, and we're off.
Nice ball. Nice ball.
Very important to get clean passing. Okay, well read, and
good support play.
Ooh, okay, so passing got a little bit rushed.
Hurricanes B1 back with possession.
Yep, and there's a very good chase down. Now, counter-attack, straight away.
Whoa, what have we got here?
Okay, yep. Well retained position by Silver, so that's good. Almost caught them napping.
They're up by 2 goals, leading 4-2.
So leading back to the previous question regarding whether these guys have played any sports, I know some of them have played things like rugby and such, but Hawke's Bay and Palmerston North start their kids very early in canoe polo, so a lot of these kids will have been playing canoe polo from age 10 or 12.
Brilliant.
There's great youth programs in both regions, and they might have played other sports as well, but if they're playing at this level, they've probably done quite a lot of work in canoe polo already. They've probably got 5 or 6, 7 years, maybe even as much as 8 or 9 years experience behind them.
Vikings Silver very much in the attacking zone there. They
yep.
looked to capitalise. There was a bit of a balk, a show and go, but couldn't quite pull the trigger to get it in the back of the net. But they get the corner.
They get the ball back, and it was a good opportunity for them.
Righto, let's see what Viking Silver have up their sleeve. And the Hurricanes won't want to let them score and get a 3-point cushion, that's for sure.
That would be a very difficult hill to climb at this stage in the piece.
For sure. Look at the power coming in here. Up
nice.
And blocks.
Ooh,
great defence right there.
Fantastic
My
block.
goodness.
Good retention of the ball. Here comes the counter-attack.
Look at this.
This is where things get dangerous for Silver.
Good pass ahead. Good pass ahead.
Numbers on the pitch. And
not a lot in it, Andy.
Not a lot in it. No. That was very nicely worked and very, very fast break attack. And this is Hurricanes, classic Hurricanes. They've usually got a lot of pace and a lot of speed and
quick turnover.
All their teams, and they really know how to nail that turnover.
They look. It came from fantastic defence up this end, didn't it?
Yep.
Really good blocking.
Yep. And that's how a lot of games are won in this sport. It's very good, solid defence, and then very fast counter-attack. And
your arms are working constantly when you're on defence under the goal as well.
Oh, it's very tiring. It's very tiring.
Hard.
Yeah.
You got to drop the paddle to catch the ball, and then grab your paddle again.
There's a lot going on, and then you charge down the pitch, and if you don't score a goal, you don't get a rest, so you got to charge back and start all over again.
Goodness me.
A lot of fitness work goes into this sport.
And is it the fitness that keeps you fit, or do you have to do stuff away from the water?
Well, you can't substitute time in the boat.
Sure.
You know, there's a lot of other things that you can do as well.
Here we go. Viking Silver pressing on. Possession to Hurricanes. They want this. They need this.
They do.
They need to turn it into points. What have they got up their sleeve? Approaching the 5-minute mark.
So you can see that their passes are much longer and much more crisp in the second half because
Roll
they've got
and go.
that worst advantage. Nice possession, retained possession. You can see there that falling over is not necessarily a disadvantage at all at this level.
No, they roll and spin and come up with the ball, which is just an amazing thing to see, isn't it?
That's right. Okay, now numbers and shot.
And in.
Yeah, well done.
Whoa, I tell you what, game on.
Yeah, very good.
Game on.
Very good counter-attack. And as you can see, you know, some of those Silver players, they're starting to drop their heads a little bit now. They're starting to get a bit tired.
Arms are getting a bit leady.
Yep, your lungs are starting to really heave at this point. And so
let's have a look at this replay. No, we might have missed that one.
No.
But that was outstanding. They had a bit of work to do when they got there, though. He thought about it a little bit before he pulled the trigger.
Yeah, well, there was a bit of strategic placement of bodies to create a bit of a lane for them to run into.
But here's Silver coming back hard.
Yeah.
Up by one.
But you also notice that the Hurricanes are starting to push out and put a little bit of pressure on them now there.
Will they go man-on-man soon at some stage, do you think? Or?
Hurricanes, they might well consider that. There's a very real benefit to doing that at times.
Look at this. They're pressing on. Vikings, calm, composed.
Yeah. So the Hurricanes' defence have turned the defending players up. So they've done a good job. Now they're resetting. The Hurricanes are really stepping up their D. They're working very well.
Paddles ready to block, as well as the goalies, of course.
Yep.
Everyone can do it.
Yep.
Up and blocked. What have we
Okay,
got
so
here?
that's a goalie foul. So the
foul on the goalie, so possession goes to the Hurricanes.
Yep, immediate changeover of possession.
Hurricanes B1 have it.
As you can see, we've got players down the goal already, but they weren't able to get the ball down there, so Silver gets a chance to reset their defence. However, you can see there the Hurricanes have got players right in the middle of there to just create a bit of trouble.
Good take there, leaning back for the ball.
Yeah, very, very good.
Backhand flick and just pause. Let the teammates get to where they want to be. Possession, up and
shot.
in. What a goal!
Good,
what a goal!
Good. Bottom bar and in. That's a great shot.
Let's see if we get a replay of that, Andy, because that's worth watching again.
Yeah, definitely.
Here it is.
So move the ball to the right, and then the drive comes on the left. Very, very nice, tidy shot. Very low, beating paddles. Very hard to stop as a goalkeeper.
Just smashed it. And I tell you what, we're tied up 4 apiece.
4 apiece, yeah.
My goodness, with approaching 2 minutes left on the game clock.
Yeah, it's really good to see how so many of these finals are going out to extra time because all the teams are relatively even. And that's been the case in Div 2 all weekend. A lot of teams have drawn across the board, which means that the competition is really, really nice and close.
And the grading's working well, obviously, as well, which is so important.
Yep,
you don't want runaways.
No one wants to be winning by huge margins. As much as it might sound like fun, but
what's happened here?
So what we got there is a paddle foul. So getting paddles too close to hands is very closely watched because
it's up, it's blocked.
There we go. Number 6 is appealing for a penalty, but no. So he's the same guy who did the same goal, got a goal by the same method earlier. Came in, picked up a rebound and did a chest pass. This time it didn't quite work for him.
Approaching the 1 minute mark, and we have Viking Silver with possession.
Ooh.
We're getting close to the last minute.
Yep, a few mistakes being made now.
It's 4 apiece.
Yep.
Aha, what have we got here? Hurricanes B1 get possession.
That's right, so there was a foul there. So some sort of form of illegal contact.
So
So it's coming down to the last minute, and it's going to come down to basically a one shot.
That's a good through ball right there.
Yep, crossing.
Good hands.
So now we should be looking for setting
40
up
seconds.
a drive. They'll probably take
and open,
there
and yes,
we go.
they've done it.
Very nicely
they
done.
have done it. Is that enough for Hurricanes B1?
Great vision from the back line to see that opportunity, and
They get the goal.
great.
We won't go to the replay because the action's going to. Oh, we are going to the replay.
Yeah, so great vision there to see that space open in the centre there. Great shot.
Let's have a look. Can Vikings Silver manage to pluck it out for themselves
They've got to
and
shoot
draw the scores?
very soon. Oh, that's an illegal foul.
What are we going to get
Contact.
there? Card?
Well, I think the discussion may well be whether that was a legal foul in the act of shooting. So that could be a GPS, which would be a immediate yellow card, and then a contested shot at goal, which could be an equaliser. We shall see.
Hurricanes B1 are ahead by 1, 5-4, and we've got 8 seconds left on the match clock.
Yep, and a foul committed under goal.
Under goal.
So
my goodness.
It's anybody's guess.
Right.
Let's wait for our referees to have a bit of polite discourse to decide what's going on. All right, looks like they've made a decision.
So what are the players thinking right now, Andy?
Well, all you're seeing is Hurricanes have not conceded that anything's happening. One's backing off, but they'll be staying holding position. What's the call?
Here we go.
Green card.
Green card.
So it's a warning.
It's a warning. Uh-oh. Another. She's looking for another colour, isn't she? Yellow.
So yellow card. All right. So that's an exclusion of one of their players, but not for an offence that is going to lead to a contested shot at goal. So a contested shot at goal is basically one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and everyone has to keep out of the way.
He's up. He's having a look. And it's short. Is that the game? Where's the clock? Where's the clock? Have a look.
Yes,
Have
that's
a
the
look.
game.
Yes, it is the game.
Great.
Hurricanes B1 5, Vikings Silver 4. Open Division Final 2, and everything that we want a final to be, Andy.
Yes,
wow.
Very well worked game. That both teams, as I said, both teams could have won that game. But I think that wind advantage in the second half gave Hurricanes just enough pep to get through. They came back very well. You know, three goals to was it 3-0 in that second half?
Yes.
So that was a great comeback from them. Very good to see. That's everything you want to see in a final.
And it looked like Viking Silver had the game, pretty much, didn't it? You know, the way they came out of the blocks in the first half, it was.
Yep, that's right.
Very steady as she goes, very controlled, very well executed. But I tell you what, the Hurricanes B1, they just bided their time and played to their strength in the second half, didn't they?
Absolutely, yeah, and they played to the conditions as well. So and that's so often the case. It's a game is just won quite often by a war of attrition.
Yeah, for sure.
So that works out. That's quite often we get players, teams that go they go too hard too soon, and they might not have the fitness. And the team that can hold their pace and maintain their fitness right to the end is quite often the team that's going to be victorious.
And right, action coming thick and fast. Generation Y in the next game taking on Dumbledore's Army. And looking at Generation Y, a lot of experience and talent there, Andy.
That's right. Well, of course, we've got Andy Fair-Ross, who was commentating prior to me.
Yes.
We've got Kelsey Cat, the New Zealand representatives of in the past. Paris, Jordan Pearce. There's a lot of skill and a lot of capability in that team. Some of those players have previous world champs, so there's a lot to be feared in that team. They're a phenomenal team.
And Double Doors Army, they will be very competitive as well.
Absolutely.
We had Georgia Wheeler up here earlier on in the day doing comments as well. The Bolton girls.
The Bolton girls and Sophie Winton, again, New Zealand representatives, very, very strong players. A lot of age, experience and skill in that team as well. This is going to be a great final. This is
very evenly matched sides, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And what's your background in canoe polo, Andy?
So I came to canoe polo fairly late in the piece. I started playing as a veteran and enjoyed it so much that I've been kept on going. I built myself up to playing in A grade for many years. And then my kids got to an age that they could learn, so I coached them and many other school teams in Auckland. And then I played A grade up until last year. And this year I have decided to retire from A grade again and play B grades, or Div 2, as it's known as today. So I've had a few years under my belt now. Played for I've had the privilege of representing New Zealand in veterans and in masters.
Fantastic.
We won the World Masters Games, our team, a couple of years ago when it was hosted in Auckland. So thoroughly enjoyed playing for many years, and I have no intention of stopping just yet.
Still life in those bones.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Interesting enough, I did say before on air, but it's worth repeating, of course, that the New Zealand Paddle Ferns won the Canoe Polo World Championships in 2016 in Sicily.
That's correct. Yep. Fantastic win from those girls. They've always been knocking the top four, always been in the top four in World Champs. It was really good to see them finally getting in and winning a final. It was a very strong team. And there's representatives or members of that team on both sides of the pitch, as you see today. Which is,
and look, it's been a marvellous 3 days here, hasn't it?
It has.
You must be delighted.
This is a fantastic venue. As a venue, it's everything you could want. It's going to be a real shot in the arm for the Hawke's Bay Canoe Polo facility, but also for the rest of the country. And we love coming here. It's weather's usually almost always nice, and it's a great place, a great region to come to. So I'm going to be handing you over now to Freya Sonderland, who's going to be joining you as your guest commentator. She's
back again for another stint.
Oh, you've met Freya already.
Absolutely,
so
she's been
great.
fantastic. Yeah, for sure. I've got to say, as I said before, the support that we've had from the voluntary commentators has been outstanding. Your knowledge of your game, your passion for the game is just inspiring. It absolutely is.
Oh, thank you for having me.
No, absolutely pleasure. Travel safe, and we'll look forward to catching up with you again soon, Andy.
Thanks very much, Tim.
Alrighty, we're underway again here, Freya. It's all go. Generation Y against Dumbledore's Army. Whoa, what a charge that was.
Yeah, good to see the pace from those girls there.
Right out of the blocks, real quick.
So this match, we've got quite a few past and current New Zealand reps playing. So it's two really solid teams out there.
And as we're looking on the screen in the purple, left to right is Generation Y, and in the darker tops, well, white you could say with a bit of war on them, is Dumbledore's Army, or DA as they're known as sometimes.
That's right.
Let's see how this plays out in this opening stanza of this final.
We've got Paris heading down the court there, number 5 for Gen Y. She's a very experienced New Zealand player, and definitely one of our top players in the country.
Just playing with the ball initially. A little bit of a feint, losing possession there. DA get it back.
That's number 4. She's one of our under-21 players there, number 4. We've got Kate Bolton with the ball now, New Zealand goalie, bringing it up. You'll quite often see Kate sitting out the back controlling the offence.
Keeping the comms up with the players.
That's right. And, loose pass into the middle, turnover for Gen Y.
Yeah, they want to capitalise on that.
Nice tip by Julie Bolton.
Just popping the ball forward, driving onto it. Gen Y coming away. Good pass,
Nice
good hands.
pass to the hands.
Up and just wide. Gosh. That's what we're going to see, I guess, from Gen Y, is a lot of fast breaks, looking the ball, moving it forward.
Yeah, absolutely. And typically you'll see that team plays really nice, crisp passing. Lots of using the width of the court.
Righto, let's see what DA can do with their possession. Gen Y very well set in the D line over there.
Yeah, they're playing a different sort of D than you've seen most teams play. That's a 2-2 D, so you see you've got your 2 backs and your 2 forwards. And you'll also see they'll tend to jump out a little bit more frequently from that defence. So there goes Andy Fair jumping out.
Went to play forward, but played it right.
And by
Pressure.
nice turn on the ball by Sophie.
That was a good swing round, wasn't it? Low
Yeah,
pass.
absolutely.
Possession up and in.
Oh, it's a beautiful shot by
There
Sian.
we go. DA score first.
And Sian's happy with that one.
Let's have a look if we get a replay on that one, Freya. On the screen we can see what they did. No, action fast and quick. We'll hold that. Gen Y back.
Gen Y typically like to get an inside player and feed inside, but they're also good at moving the ball around on the back line and shooting off those driving options as well.
Good hands, good pass. Gen Y coming forward.
Nice feed across.
Plenty of time. Up
Oh,
and good shot
off
though.
the frame.
Yeah, off the top, and it was a good, powerful shot there. Good shot. And good pressure on this close side. Who wants the ball?
Nice little paddle tip there.
Yeah, Gen Y.
Paris
have it.
picks it up. And here comes Andy Fair again.
How good's that for a position?
Yeah.
Up and through, up.
Oh!
What a D, what a block.
That was magnificent.
It was.
And it wasn't Kate. Kate's normally the goalie for DA. That was Julie Bolton, her sister, in there.
Wow.
Julie's also a very experienced senior women's player for New Zealand.
They get it back. More good defence from DA.
Just drops it into the back line, so that'll be a corner.
Corner on that far side for Gen Y.
You can see Gen Y positioning with 2 inside players.
Just looking for an opening.
Yep,
Good
into
low
Paris.
pass, great pass.
Oh,
Blocked.
lovely block by Georgia Wheeler.
And look at DA going in reverse there and flicking
loose
it
ball,
over to
Andy on it. Andy's also a very experienced international player. She's played for both New Zealand and Great Britain and won a World Championships with Great Britain.
So Gen Y are camped down here, Freya, aren't they?
They sure are.
They're
really good at holding onto the ball and waiting for those good opportunities. Certainly the experience shows through.
down into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And that's a turnover of possession to DA. And away they come. Finals time here at the Mitre 10 Park in Hawke's Bay. National Canoe Polo Championships for 2020. DA with possession.
And that'll be a corner ball to DA.
What a fantastic way to spend your Labour Day.
Oh, I couldn't be in a better place, to be
I
honest.
know, goodness me. Outstanding.
Julie Bolton off the corner. Looking for the pass off. And shot.
Good
is
defence,
blocked.
Gen Y though. Still alive for DA.
There was a paddle foul by number 4 there. She'll have to be careful not to foul again.
Could see a card. How did that not get in?
Off the frame.
DA still in possession.
Just moving that ball back round, creating a bit of time for the other players to make something work on. They've got a double screen set up there.
Having a look.
Oh, feed in.
Overhead pass.
One-on-one shot here.
Wobble, wobble, wobble. Pull the trigger,
And
and
lovely
yes.
shot
Top of the net.
by, it looks like Georgia Wheeler, I think.
Second goal for Double Doors Army. Outstanding. We can see
No,
on
sorry,
the replay.
that was Casey.
Yeah, aimed for the top of the bar and it just went in perfectly for her. Right, Jen White. I want to get down here and get the ball in the net for sure with half-time not too far away.
Oh,
What was that?
sneaky little shot there.
It was. They get the corner though, don't they?
They do.
We've had 4 finals of such a high quality, and this is carrying on that quality, isn't it, Freya?
Absolutely. It's great to see these close matches, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, lovely option
Oh,
there.
good bounce and grab. Can she pull the trigger?
Oh,
No.
no. There's a holding call by the ref, I think, or illegal use of hands, maybe.
So back to Jen White.
Yep. Free shot. Oh, unlucky. Off the frame.
So chance for DA to consolidate with less than 2 minutes to go.
I think DA will be feeling fairly confident at this point with a 2-0 lead.
They've done everything right. They've looked calm, they've looked composed and controlled. They haven't had to chase points.
Yeah, I think the experience in their team is definitely showing through in the way that they're playing. Well, there's Sophie
Righto, let's see.
Winton, nice drive, feeds across.
Good high ball. Can they capitalise? Still plenty of time on the shot clock.
They're moving that ball around, trying to create some space.
She has to get rid of that ball, and she does so.
Genwai is starting to hunt a bit. They're coming out a bit higher, putting a bit more pressure on the offence, trying to force that turnover. They know they need to start creating some scoring opportunities.
And that was a fairly easy read for the goalie, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Those long shots really are the goalie's domain.
So down to less than 20 seconds on the match clock until we go into half-time.
Corner play. I'm surprised we're not seeing Genwai come right out onto the players on the corner.
Oh, good hands
there.
right there.
Nice
Up.
pass.
Let's have a look. No, not quite. Not quite.
Nice block by Kelsey.
Had a go. Had a go.
Oh, long shot.
No,
Drops
well
short.
Half-time here. And we've got Generation Y yet to open their account with Double Doors Army 2. So at this stage, 3 minutes to go, of course, till the second half starts. Freya, what are you saying that Generation Y need to do to get points on the board?
I think what they need to do is in their defence they need to be coming out and attacking. They do that so well.
Mm-hmm.
They need to come out, put pressure on that ball, force the turnovers, and look up the court. Offensively, I think they probably need to be looking to get a bit more movement around the back line, driving and threatening that goal constantly. It's a tough team to attack against. They've got a really solid defence, DA, with a really strong goalie. So.
And they don't need to change anything, do they? Just carry on what they're doing.
They're playing a solid game.
Yeah, for sure. Half-time just about up here. Another minute or so to go. So the wind has been a little bit incremental for the last couple of finals. It's been a little bit,
Yeah, it's
when I
definitely.
say incremental, temperamental is what I meant to say, but it's been increasing incrementally in terms of the knot level, one might say.
That's right, and that'll start to have a bit of impact in two ways. It'll give DA a bit of a tailwind down the pool, so making them a bit quicker, but it'll also mean that their goalie has to work a bit harder to maintain position. She'll be blowing forwards away from the goal.
All is in readiness for the second half of the second to last final. Stand by. Just checking. Double thumbs up. Double thumbs up on the other side. We are good to go. Who has this? It's looking neck and neck.
It's very close. Casey's just a slight touch ahead there.
What happened there, Freya?
I think it might have been that, I'm not sure, maybe she left a little early.
Either way, Gen Y and the purple, they have possession. They are yet to open their account in this final Women Division 1. They're at the right end of the park, though.
Yep,
they need to score first, really. Just no, they
unfortunate
lose
fumble.
possession. Yeah, it was. Here we go. DA looking calm, looking composed, focused and controlled. Up by 2 in the final. I guess they don't need to chase the game either.
No, they'll play, they'll just hold on to that lead, be patient, work hard to create opportunities, but they're not going to be forcing it. They're going to be really waiting for those really money shots.
Oh, loss of possession there. Gen Y, what can they do? What can they do?
They'll be looking to move fast down the pitch, I think, and try and...
free in the middle here, free in the middle if they want it. No.
Wouldn't get the pass off.
They come back to go forward. And they're trying to get numbers ahead of the ball. A little bit of a pile up there as they go into the shooting zone. Good hands, but not quite good enough. And she has to backpedal, blocking, and
nice
possession to DA.
Jump over the top by Casey.
How good was that?
Sorry, Georgia.
I mean, it's hard to put your canoe in reverse and paddle backwards, so just on a dime, isn't it?
It is. These boats turn really easily, but yeah, it's pretty hard to paddle backwards.
Yeah, for sure. Righto, DA with possession.
Yeah, they're just moving that ball around the back, trying to pull DA out.
Good hands again. Good blocking in there by Gen Y. They're not giving up.
Gen Y are definitely starting to look to come out. You can see Andy there coming out on the player and chasing a bit, hunting a bit more for the ball.
Putting a bit more pressure on.
That's probably Andy playing to her absolute strengths as well. She's brilliant at that, just hunting around, incrementally more and more pressure on that ball and on each pass.
Shot clock
long shot.
Yeah, well, shot clock was counting down. And they didn't really have anything on, so it was a whole, Hail Mary, but a low one. It wasn't really going anywhere.
No, that's right. Good opportunity now for Gen Y.
Still 7 minutes left on the match clock, so plenty of time for Gen Y to steal a couple of goals and equalise.
That's right. As we've mentioned earlier in the day, in Canoe Polo, the game can turn in a minute or two very quickly.
Gen Y just looking for an opportunity here.
Yeah, they're just needing to create a bit more space there. They're a bit collapsed on. They moved back, reset a wee bit.
Not a lot of hustle below the net either for them at this stage. They're just sort of...
Yeah, I'm surprised. Paris, who's in there for Gen Y, is a really strong player with really great boat skills, and she just doesn't seem to be moving the DA team around as much as I would expect, although now she's starting to create a bit more space there. Looking for the ball.
Gen Y, have a look.
Oh,
No,
fumbled pass. Paddle foul.
So
This is a good opportunity for Paris.
Gen Y get possession here. So they retain the possession.
Oh, corner ball.
Corner ball. Well, if you don't get a goal, as we've always been saying the whole day, the next best thing is a corner.
It absolutely is. DA will be trusting their defence here. They won't probably come out chasing it. Nice pick up by Greer. Oh, but drops it back to DA.
Oh, no.
Turnover again.
DA fighting for that ball.
Yep. Obstruction there.
Okay.
Oh, no, sorry, kayak tackle. That was because the tail of the kayak was into her spray deck area, so that's illegal.
And a big long forward ball for DA. They power on. Look at this. We're nearly at the final quarter of this final. DA ahead by 2-0 and looking very, very much in control.
That's right, and they're just going to be really patient now. You can see them just really moving the ball around, trying to entice Gen Y out to attack and create an easier opportunity for them to score.
Exactly.
And Gen Y are going to have to come out if they want to win this game.
What a goal.
Oh, lovely
What a
shot
goal.
by Julie Bolton.
Where did that come from? Let's see if we get that on the replay, Freya. Have a look. It almost came from nowhere, one would say.
Yeah, that's right.
Here it is on the screen.
I think what happened there was Julie Bolton probably noticed that the goalie was a bit distracted by something that was happening under the goal with her defence.
Eyes up, taking advantage of what's in front of her.
That's right.
And pulled the trigger. What a goal.
And Julie Bolton is a really smart player. You see that. She knows how to read the game and she knows how to make those smart choices.
Well, approaching 4 minutes to go here. And definitely it's DA's to lose.
Yeah, I'd say they'll be feeling very confident now, 3-0. Although,
there
another
we go.
goal there.
There we go. Starting to run away with it, up by 4-0 with under 4 minutes left.
Yeah, I'd expect we'd start to see Gen Y pressing very soon.
Dumbledore's army looking very much in control.
Yeah, there's a good opportunity for Andy Fair on the left there, but she doesn't get the ball. Corner though.
But time is ticking away, unfortunately, for Gen Y. They've fought valiantly, no two ways about it, but they just haven't had the opportunity close to the hoop, into the net. Here we go. Can they get one in the bin? Not quite.
I think this will be DA's ball.
Yes, and we're just going to roll into less than 3 minutes left in this final Women's Division 1.
Yeah, I can see Gen Y moving into the press now.
Good hands there in the middle.
They're going to need to turn those boats if they don't want them to score.
Look, this is good play by
nice
DA.
dribble by Sean.
Someone's free in the middle.
Oh.
Having a look. No. Backhand pass.
She's free now. Sean's got a good arm on her too, but paddle block, lovely paddle block by Andy Fair.
And Gen Y have it. Can they turn it into something as they bring it away on this close side?
They're certainly looking up for that long shot option before the goalie gets in, but wasn't quite there.
Two steaming up the middle and up and
nice
deflected.
tip by Kate Bolton.
How good was that though?
That was awesome.
That was like anticipation plus, wasn't it?
Yeah. Kate's really great at reading the play and getting her paddle to the ball.
Just outstanding.
Yeah.
It had a bit of power to it. It was coming from a long way. You mistime that and it's either a goal or...
Yeah, and those top corners are the hardest ones to reach with the goalie's paddle.
Here we go. Gen Y with the ball. Less than 2 minutes. Just about rolling now for Gen Y. They're trying to find an opening, but they've been shut down pretty much the whole game.
Yeah, DA's defence has been really solid.
And
lots of good teamwork.
Up and blocked.
Corner ball again.
And I was just going to say, the defence hasn't looked overly complicated, has it?
No, no.
They've just been able to be at the right place at the right time. With
holding their position strong.
Holding their position and the communication between the players has been outstanding. Having faith and having trust in the person inside you is so important. Whoa, head on there.
Yep, that was a kayak tackle to the body, so that's illegal.
Uh-oh. No cards?
No, not on that one.
Just a penalty.
If we get down to 1 minute to go, it is a if there's a card, it has to go straight to yellow.
Straight to
with
the
1
sure.
minute to go. So that will really force the players to try and play clean in that last minute.
And here we go. We're under a minute left in the Women's Division 1 final. Generation Y against Dumbledore's Army.
Nice turn on the ball there.
Dumbledore's Army well and truly ahead. 4-0 they lead.
Lovely block there by Casey again.
Let's see if Gen Y can... No, they can't. Losing possession. DA, have they another goal in them?
Good movement of the ball, getting it out from under that goal, that dangerous area.
And what about the vision on the far side, Freya? That was outstanding.
Absolutely.
Here we go, playing it back. 30 seconds.
And Gen Y are definitely out on the press now. They need to be turning those players so that they can't sit and face goal, because these players can shoot from inside halfway.
Exactly. Space on that far side.
Oh, lovely. Almost over the top. But
okay, what's the call here?
Pulled up for the kayak tackle.
A little bit of a question there from the Gen Y player, wondering
There's
what's
two different
happened.
calls going on here.
Okay,
with
we're
the
to change the
referees.
rules.
Yep,
So
obstruction.
right, let's see if Gen Y can get something on the board with 4 seconds to go. The countdown's happening. Doesn't look like it. She goes up. She shoots.
Oh,
She's in. She got
shot
one.
by Paris.
Oh my goodness! How good was that? I hope we can see a replay because that was outstanding. I thought it was all over Red Rover. But let's have a look, Freya. Talk me through this.
So lovely feed there to Paris. She sees the goal, puts it up and slams it into the back of the net.
Southpaw, left-handed, did I see?
Yes, yes.
Boom. How good was that?
And I think that's Paris just showing through her her experience and skill, you know, under pressure in those dying seconds and to put the goal away. Didn't get them the win, but absolutely an outstanding moment in the game.
Good
for Gen
positive
Y.
finish for them for Gen
Yeah,
Y. So
absolutely.
important. Dumbledore's Army take it 4-1. And that was the Women's Division 1 final. Outstanding. Wow. That was brilliant. What a game. Dumbledore's Army were in complete control, Freya, weren't they? They looked really relaxed.
Were, absolutely. They had that game right from the outset.
As the National Canoe Polo Championship comes to an end, 3 days of wonderful action here in Hawke's Bay at the Mitre 10 Park. Been outstanding. And we're going to a sideline interview with Tom Bolton. He is the brother, of course, of Julie and Kate, who were just competing in that final. Over to you, Tom.
Yeah, thanks, Tim. The least successful of the Bolton siblings here. I'm here with Captain Sian Fendel. What were the keys to victory there, Sian?
Definitely just teamwork. That's been our whole focus all weekend, just working as a team, backing each other and just doing the basics well.
That's great. Congratulations. What do you think this means for the rest of your year? Is this going to be the start of a great year?
Well, we might take 4 months off and then come back into it in January really fresh and ready to go.
Excellent. All right, great work out there and nice goal.
Thank you.
Oh, throwing it back.
Well. What a group of finals we've had, Freya. It's just been outstanding, hasn't it? And look,
Yeah, it sure has.
we've got the culmination of it all here with the Hornets against Expose, Open Division 1.
Yeah, and Expose's been a very strong team for quite a long time. Hornets are in blue, Expose in white.
And they certainly looked well drilled, Expose, in their semi-final, that's for sure.
Yeah, they certainly did.
Well drilled, very physical. A lot of white water close to the goal, that's for sure.
Yeah, you'll see some really physical play in these two teams. And a lot of pace and a lot of power.
So we're at the 5-minute countdown while they do their warm-ups, and we'll just do a quick recap of the 5 finals that have just taken place. Kicking it all off, we had the Vikings Green victorious over the score 5-4. Then Vikings Cobalt 3-2 over Vikings Chrome. Actual fact, I had that the other way, but I'm happy to be proved wrong. Then the Hurricanes B1, they went down 2-4. The Valkyries Ravens taking it there. Hurricanes B1 against Vikings Silver 5-4. A win there for the Hurricanes B1. And a little bit more one-sided, one would say, in this particular final. Dumbledore's Army 4-1 over Generation Y. And this, of course, is Hawke's Bay's premier destination for sport and health. I'm talking about the Mitre 10 Park. Options for everyone here. A lot of sport being played. Hockey, netball, athletics, football, touch, rugby league, and of course we are at the aquatic facility. Only took 12 weeks to build this. Can you believe that, Freya?
It's just phenomenal. And you look at the quality of this venue, and to get it up and running in that short space of time. I was talking to one of the people involved, and apparently there was at least 3,000 hours involved just in the concreting alone.
Unbelievable, unbelievable.
And that's volunteer hours, you know. It's really been a community effort to create this facility.
And the great thing is the water is untreated, which means that it can be used on the park itself to make the grass a bit greener, and the water itself is taken from a bore on the park. So
yeah, and it's beautiful to play in such fresh water.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's really lovely.
Do you notice that as a player, some water can be less enjoyable than other water?
Absolutely. You know, it's nice to play in clean, fresh water.
Now, Freya, you're going to vacate the
I sure
expert
am.
comment seat, and it's been an absolute pleasure and a privilege to have you with me, and thank you
It's
very
been
much
great
for
fun.
coming along.
All right.
Safe
See you
travelling and
again.
all the best.
Cheers.
And we've got another expert commentator joining me here.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Good, how are you?
This final looks an absolute ripper. And we're joined by Matthew Oakey. Matthew Oak. The E silent.
Yeah. Been a big day at Polo today.
Absolutely. Ripper games.
Yeah.
And obviously finals, business end of the whole 3 days, Matthew.
Yeah.
Two evenly matched teams, Expose and Hornets, but I don't know. I'm just thinking Expose might just have a little bit more grunt. What are your thoughts?
I mean, in a game of Polo, really, you never know, to be honest. The ball can go either way. The refs can go either way. The wind, you never really know, to be honest. With these are two well-drilled teams that have got some good New Zealand talent in them, so you really never know.
For sure, for sure. Some big boys out there too. Broad shoulders, big arms.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of drive on the paddle to get to that ball.
I think it'll just come down to who wants it more, really.
So Expose are in the white, and they're playing from left to right, as you can see it on your screen. Hornets in the dark tops and the blue vest, right to left, as you can see on your screen. So big final, and a worthy final for 3 days of fantastic canoe polo action. And coverage, of course, brought to you by Sky Next, the live streaming service on YouTube. And we've had some fantastic finals up to now, Matthew, that's for sure.
We have a lot of great polo coming out of New Zealand. It's good to see everyone's into it, and definitely a lot of stars coming out for the future.
For sure, and I'd just like to quickly acknowledge the fantastic support of John Norris and his team of producers and support crew. They are from Engage Video, and they are bringing you these live pictures as we stream, as I say, on Sky Next on the YouTube channel.
They're really doing a great job watching it on YouTube, you know. So it's great to see canoe polo getting some exposure to the outside world. It's just really what it needs, and I think everyone's really excited about it. So.
And look, I'm going to say something that I've said several times today. The passion of the people is just unbelievable. I love the enthusiasm, the excitement, and the encouragement as well.
Yeah, yeah. Being a part of this community for about 8 years now myself, it's just like a big family. You know, everyone knows everyone, and everyone's just so supportive. And like, we might all be friends off the water, but on the water, it's all on.
It's all on, yeah. And where's home for you, Matthew?
I'm from Palmerston North originally, and I studied psychology down in Palmy at Massey. Yeah, yeah.
And study done and dusted, or you still got a bit to do?
One more year.
One more year?
Yeah, yeah. Just excited to get that done and get into the real world.
And where do you think your job with that qualification will be?
My plan is to become a sports psychologist, move to Australia and get a 2-year diploma in sports psychology, and then from there, wherever the world takes me.
Sure.
And I think having the background in canoe polo will be good on my CV, and around like having New Zealand exposure as well. So
competitiveness,
yeah.
the environment,
yeah.
high performance, all of those go hand in hand with that.
Yeah, definitely.
Because in any sport, and obviously with a sport that's growing in New Zealand, when you come to the top level, it's those millimetres that can be the difference between winning and losing. And, you know, if you can get the top 2 inches right, then so be it.
Definitely. I mean, in 2018 when we went to Worlds for the 21s team, one goal was the decider between us making the semi-final and us making the 5th, 6th playoff. So it just shows how close things can be.
There's the difference right there, isn't it?
Literally.
My goodness.
10 seconds, 1 goal.
Wow. Here we go. This is the final. Expose in the white and the Hornets in the blue. Who's going to get to the ball first? Who are the drivers here?
Liam Bowden, number 8, Expose, and number 6, Nevin Hadley for
Look at him go.
Hornets.
Look at him go.
Big hit.
Whoa. Struth, Ruth. And he comes up with the ball.
Liam Bowden with a great charge.
He wasn't going to lie down for that, was he?
He definitely was not.
My goodness.
One of my good mates, number 8, Liam Bowden.
Just the absolute concentration and determination to get that ball. It was a game of chicken, really, isn't it?
It really is. Who's going to pull out first?
And this is where Expose are so good. Holding possession. There's a bit of pushing.
Look for number 7, Sam Hapida.
There he
on
is.
the inside.
A little bit of white water
There
starting.
it is.
Look at the foam.
Ooh.
Oh, hesitation. Still plenty of time on the shot clock.
Matt Keong on the outside.
Coming steaming in. He can't find the angle to shoot.
Lob from Jace.
Great goal.
Jason
Great goal.
Dalziel from outside.
How
Lovely.
good was that, Matthew? How good was that? Let's see if we catch it on the replay, mate.
The goalkeeper was lacking.
Look here on the replay. Talk us through.
Oh, I mean, in that sun, the goalkeeper can't really see a lot, and a great lob from Jace. He's an experienced player. He knows exactly what to do in those situations.
Goodness me. What a great lob. He didn't. The temptation there would be to drive it at 150 kilometres an hour.
Definitely.
But he just did the lob.
Sometimes the finesse is what the keeper's not expecting, so you never really know.
Whoa, this is a final. Expose are here to play.
Let's see if Hornets can answer back.
Yeah. Right, and look, again, the white water, the banging, the collisions of the canoes. Plenty of time on the shot clock for the Hornets.
Pass to Nevin Hadley on the outside. He's a very dangerous player. Got to keep him out if Expose want a chance to win this game.
Right, if the shot clock gets to 15, they have to make something happen pretty quickly.
Definitely. I think you'll see the ball. And
Here we go.
Here it is. Oh, steal, Ethan Flanders.
Lost. Look at that. He's holding. He's looking for support. And
Great
he finds it
pass.
on this fast, close side to us. Good pass.
Carl Duncan.
Here's a bit of a break.
We could look for a lob here. They'll reset. Use the 60.
See the composure, though.
Yeah.
See the composure.
That's all it takes.
See the composure.
Matt Keong on the outside. Looking for a way in.
Driving.
Ethan
Position.
Flanders.
Let's have a look.
Back out. Any good team knows that you've got to take your time to score these goals. They don't just come for granted.
Yeah, exactly.
Jason Dalziel.
Leaning
Shot.
back.
Oh,
He
good
had a
block.
good drive.
Alex
Left-hander.
Lowen.
Oh, and he's in again.
Ethan Flanders, number 9. Hawke's Bay product.
Any relation to Devon?
Definitely there's a relation. Brothers.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. There's some breeding in that
There
family, I
definitely
tell you.
is. And young Cooper as
Yeah.
well.
Goodness me. Well, Expose 2 up pretty quickly. Only 6.5 minutes gone in this first half.
Oh, great pressure from Ethan Flanders again. We've got James Gibb here on the outside.
Little
Oh, great
backhanded
steal.
flick, and there's possession again to
Eric
Expose.
Gooden. Eric Gooden with the steal.
Again, they just look so relaxed when they need to bring it out from the defensive end there, Matthew.
I mean, they have 3 subs compared to Hornets 1. That just having the extra 2 players, you always got fresh arms coming on the pitch.
And you can sub whenever you want.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we've got 8 really good players that have all played at a high level of polo. So Liam Bowden on the outside. Great pass to Eric Gooden.
Ball, bounce pass, leaning back.
Oh, he's
There's
over.
a roll. Let him come up. He is up.
Sammy Happy at a
And-
goal.
oh, what a goal. What a goal. Is that not the goal of the tournament?
I'd say it'd be very close.
It's very close. Let's see if we see that on the replay. There was a roll. He's under the water. He comes up with the ball and he shoots. Let's just watch.
He's absolutely known for that, Sam. One of the best inside shooters our country has to offer.
Oh, left-handed, southpaw. You can't
Yeah,
knock them.
yeah.
Boom.
Those left-handers are very hard to deal with.
Oh, goodness me.
Can Hornets come back with an answer here? They're going to have to very quickly.
They are. Still plenty of time, but they just need to get some phases together, don't they, and not overturn that possession, because we've seen Expose, when they get possession, they're dangerous. They score.
Clinical.
Clinical. Put it away.
You can't let them get the ball rolling, because if you do, there's no stopping them, really.
Goodness me. And look at the work that Expose are doing on defence under the goal.
It's been a good 4 years since Expose have won the championship, so I'm sure they're definitely gunning for it.
Here we go. He's waiting. He's in.
Oh, what a goal.
That is a great goal.
Alex Lowen, what a goal.
Oh, I was going to say, there was a lot of work in that. And again, let's just see if we get that on the replay. Talk us through that, Matthew.
Those fakes really just taking up the side defender. Kaisen. Oh, great shot. Down low into that far bar. The goalie's got the top bar covered, but low bar any day of the week. Alex Lowen.
Expose come back.
Liam Bowden with the block.
Let's see if they can reply as well.
I think they look to throw the ball down here with the shot clock reset.
That was great for the Hornets to reply, though.
Definitely,
they had to do that.
definitely.
They had to do that. He had to do a lot of work to score that goal.
He did. He's a very smart player. He knows exactly what he's doing. Oh, here's a steal. Marshall with the steal. Marshall Norbert with the steal.
Wow.
Could we see a turn of events here?
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Up the middle, they come, the Hornets.
There it is.
It's up. It's up.
Oh!
It's a goal. Hornets are not rolling over, Matthew.
Alex Lowen single-handedly brought this team back into the game.
Look, I tell you what, I was a bit quick on the gun.
Yeah, we both were. We both were.
We got to breathe. We've got to breathe.
We've got a game on our hands now.
It's truth.
This is exactly what I was saying before. Anything can happen in a game of canoe polo.
My goodness. I'm going to need a cup of tea and a lie down after this, sir. I can tell you. We're not even at half time.
Not at all.
Here we go.
MK from the outside.
Plenty of time. Having a look.
Slow it down.
Blocking.
Liam Bowden with the outside shot. Unlucky.
Good D by Hornets.
Good block by Nevin Hadley there.
They get the corner though. Expose. They
look to slow it down here, I think. Get a bit of momentum back.
But also, what about a bit of air in the lungs for the boys as well,
Definitely.
both teams?
It's been a big weekend of polo, especially with COVID, no training. Everyone's a bit unfit, but
look at that.
Still
you see that
polo.
skill? Caught it on the paddle, flicked it into his hands, and then did the pass.
That's just class, really, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. How do you coach that?
You don't. That's just hours and hours by yourself on the water.
Working hard.
Yeah.
Working hard.
It's not just the hours in team training, it's the hours in personal skill, hand-eye coordination.
Here we go.
Liam,
this looks pretty free. He went for a side shot there, didn't he?
He does. He loves those little side shots, Liam Bowden.
Gets a bit of pace with them.
Yeah,
for sure.
You got to change up the angle of release every now and again because those defenders will know exactly what you're doing if you don't.
Yeah, and you telegraph it if you're going up over your ear, kind of thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Liam Bowden with the corner.
Let's see how this plays out. Just a bit of a dribble coming forward.
MK on the outside, Matt Keong.
Let's see.
Here it is,
Easy
Liam
loft.
Bowden.
This is open.
Inside feed. There it is.
Up. No.
Another one.
Has a look. Oh,
he's got a push. That push was great.
Oh, and he's gone high.
Great push.
Did he get a foul?
He did. No, it was a corner. So
corner.
Touched by Alex Lowen. But a great push to slow him down there. He was definitely in for a goal otherwise.
They had it there, Expo.
They did.
Expose, but they couldn't just pull the trigger.
Just that little bit of extra hustle to get that push. A little bit of off balance from Liam.
Righto, they're still in the red zone. Expose.
Very shallow back line.
Under 2 minutes till half time in the final of 3 days of competition here.
Here's Carl Duncan.
Mitre 10 Park. Here we go. Plenty of time on the shot clock.
Liam Bowden. Outside shot. Oh, he's definitely knocking on the door there, but Aaron Basie, the goalkeeper, is just saying no, isn't he?
Yeah. Look, the more that Hornet hang on, they're more than likely going to be there come the business end of this game.
Exactly. 1 minute 30 is a long time in a polo game, though.
It is. They want to hold them out. They don't want to concede a goal.
No,
I know that's a statement of the obvious, but here we go. Is this a Hail Mary? What is he doing? No.
Sam Harpeter just calming it down.
Yep, close to a minute left in this first half.
I think they'll look to close out the minute here, possibly. Oh.
A little bit of space. Loses possession.
He's got it back.
Grabs it again.
Great hustle by Alex Lowen. Oh, good pass.
Plenty of time on the shot clock for Expose. Hornets doing everything they can. And is it a change of possession? Not
No.
quite. Couldn't find reverse quick enough. So they
30
go back to the
seconds.
midfield.
30 seconds left in the shot clock.
Look at that. They're going to have to pull the trigger soon once we get close to 15.
Carl Duncan.
Underneath.
Oh, great
And
shot.
in. Right on pretty much the stroke of half time.
Yeah.
Expose bounce back.
Brings it over his head, outside of the shoulder, far bar.
Look at that. They just waited. The clock shot was counting down. And there it is.
Great shot. Great shot.
Right in the top.
Lulls those defenders to sleep.
Right, Hail Mary time. Time to try and keep the deficit to 1, do you think?
I can see a shot from Nevin Headley, number 6, coming out right here.
Not long to go. Someone needs to pull the trigger. They need to
Here
fire,
is
fire.
Alex Lowen from the
Here
outside.
we go, you're free. Have a go, have a go.
Oh,
No.
unlucky pass. The option
That's
was
it.
there.
Yeah. Opportunity lost for the first half. That's for sure.
I think Hornets won't be too mad with that 4-2 down half time, considering it was 3-0. But
Yeah, with about 5-6 minutes into the game.
yeah,
They've come
definitely.
back pretty well.
They've brought it back. It's still a contest.
So half-time here, the final, the grand final, one might say. Well, it definitely is a grand final. Hornets, Expose up by 2, 4-2 over the Hornets. And I'm joined sideline, Tim Ewan with you, calling the games today. It's been an absolute pleasure on behalf of Sky Next. Labor Day, we have a holiday in New Zealand, which is great, isn't it, Matthew?
It definitely is. It's been a great weekend in Polo. 3 days of just great sunshine and fun. I think no matter who wins, all these boys will be grabbed at the weekend. Just
Some tired bodies.
exactly, definitely, and back to work tomorrow.
Back to it tomorrow. Yeah, I know. Now, Expose probably don't need to change anything. Their game plan
No.
looks sound, looks solid. They
Yeah.
know what they have to do.
Yeah.
Hornets, what do you think they have to do, mate?
I think, depending on what happens in these next 5 minutes, they'll look to press otherwise if they're still down 2. They just need to start putting up some more shots. I feel like they haven't really had a lot of options. The options they have had are good, but they haven't actually had a lot of options.
So the message to the players there would be, if you think it's on, pull the trigger,
Yeah.
have a go. What's the worst going to happen? You're going to get a corner.
Exactly, and if you lose by 6, it's the same as losing by 2 right now. So
Correct. You're not going to play for tomorrow because tomorrow
Exactly.
is not coming.
you got to risk it all at this point.
Yeah,
But I think Nevin Hadley, number 6, and Alex Lowen, the leaders of Hornets, will be telling their boys just to calm down, play the game they know how to play, and just have fun. That's the main thing, really.
Who's feeling it the most in their arms, do you think?
Oof. I think Eric Gurdon, number 3 for Expose.
Yeah, he's been driving hard, hasn't
Yeah, he has.
he? Yeah, he only knows one way. The throttle is either open or closed, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Goodness me. Just on a minute until halftime, done and dusted in this final.
It's a great venue here at Marathon Sports Park, really. The best I think we've ever had in New Zealand. So
For sure.
professional and clean. The concrete's come in, it just looks lovely.
And I know it's a cliche, but it's the old story. You build it and the people will come.
Exactly.
And that's fantastic. And the other thing with Canoe Polo, fit it around the other sports if you want to.
Yeah.
And then when you find out that you're addicted to it, well then,
Exactly.
lock and load.
I think a lot of these people used to play other sports, but like, there's a love to Canoe Polo that you just can't find.
It gets under your skin, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah.
It's a love-hate relationship.
Oh, look, I've loved calling these games. It's been an absolute, and again, I'm repeating myself, but I can't think of anything other to say that it's a pleasure and a privilege.
Yeah.
So exciting.
Definitely. I mean, I think it's a great sport that people want to get behind. It just really hasn't had the exposure that a lot of other sports have had.
I love the ebb and flow of the game. You know,
Yeah.
how you've got the out of the blocks really at 150 kilometres an hour to get that ball, and then there's
Yeah.
a bit of setting, a bit of pausing, and then boom, she's all on. You got Whitewater with the boys under the net. It's, yeah, something for everyone. Here we go.
Liam Bowden again versus Nevin Hadley for the charge start.
Strap yourself in, buckle up. Second half about to get underway here at the Mitre 10 Park. Expose leading by 4-2 over the Hornets. I say the Hornets have got this.
Nevin Hadley, great.
Yeah, good speed, and they get early possession.
Those tight arms starting to sit in.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this. They're just hanging back a little bit, the Hornets, aren't they? They were just, they didn't want to charge up there.
Well, with 10 minutes to go, you got to take your time.
Exactly.
Every goal counts now.
So they don't need to chase the game. They just need to keep possession, as you say, Matthew,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
get a goal, get back, reset, do it again.
exactly. Just trust your defense. Make sure everything's safe and sound.
And they know they can score. They've got 2.
Definitely. They've been doing it all weekend.
Here we go. Here we go. Up and blocked.
Ooh, unlucky.
They get a corner.
Hey, as long as they're getting corners and the other team doesn't have the ball, Expose can't score.
It's a statistics thing, isn't it? The numbers will play your game.
Exactly.
Righto.
Got Nevin Hadley out here on the wing. Number 6. Oh,
What was that possession change?
that was a cockpit foul on, I don't know who it was, but an illegal tackle on the cockpit.
Uh-oh.
So that'll be expose ball.
Yeah, opportunity lost for Hornets, unfortunately.
Expose will look to put the foot on the throat here.
Here we go, expose up by 2.
Carl Duncan on the outside. Over there, Matt Keong. Did the outside shoot at number 5.
But one of the things, the hallmarks of expose is, unless it's really close in D, they look so calm, don't they?
Definitely.
Or unless they're close to the net. But
Unlucky.
even then,
Eric Gurdon with the push and an unlucky shot there.
Hornets come away with possession.
Nevin Hadley spring out the court.
What can
Number
they
6.
do? On the far side, is it?
Yeah, but shut down by Sam Huppy to number 7.
These Hornets aren't going to roll over.
They definitely are not,
They
no matter
are
what.
not rolling over, no sir.
You don't get to go to the grand final every day.
No. They want to leave everything out there in the water. Bit more chop in the sea there. Well, it's fresh water, not salt water, but gosh.
Oh, inside feet. Oh, no. James
Expose
Gibb.
come away. They do.
They'll look to calm it down here.
2-on-1 though.
Yeah, Liam Bowden will look to slow it down, make sure the boys come on. Get some subs on.
Get some fresh lungs out there.
Yeah, yeah.
Get the lead out of the arms.
A very experienced team. Expose been in the grand final for at least the past 6 years, so they know exactly how they're fitting in this position right now.
Exactly.
MK on the outside, Matt Keong, he'll put this away.
Let's have a look, let's have a look. He's hesitating, he pulled.
Oh, what a
goal.
shot.
What a goal.
I'd say that could be up there for a goal of the tournament.
Goal of the tournament. Let's have a look on the replay, Matthew, and let's just talk us through how difficult it is to get this ball into the net like he did.
He absolutely uses that great balance to get down low. Ball, wrapped around perfectly around the goalkeeper's pedal. You can't really do much about that.
How hot was that? How hot was that?
Nevin Hadley shot. Oh, rebounded by James Gibb.
Play carries on, of course. Well, we're reminiscing about that last goal, which is done and dusted. It's history.
So you see here, Nevin Hadley taking those outside shots. They're going to start putting up some more shots no matter what. They're going to have to score.
Yeah, they definitely are. They definitely are.
Great pressure, Eric Gurdon. Oh, great pressure from Eric Gurdon.
Possession goes to Expose, and they come away with it.
Kaiser McDonald here.
Oh, bit of a pile up there, bit of a pile up, looking for some support.
Liam Bowden's gone on the outside. Oh, he'll look to slow it down still. No point rushing with a 3-goal lead.
No. They were up 4-2 at halftime. They scored first in the second half, and there's that old cliche in sport, Matthew. The team that scores first in the second half often goes on to win.
Definitely, definitely, especially when you're up 2 already. But you never know.
You never know.
6 minutes to go. I've seen worse things happen.
Bit of action there, but
bit of a fumble from Liam Bowden.
Pressing out, and here's some challenge.
I think you look for a
Hornets.
press after the next Hornets offense. They'll start putting some pressure on the defense.
Yeah, for sure.
Liam Bowden on the outside.
Here we go. Expose coming forward. Up the middle.
That ripper
what a
of
goal.
a shot.
What a goal.
I think
What
that's
a
just
goal.
2 great goals from a senior player in Expose, number 5, Matt
Absolutely
Keong.
fantastic. Let's have a look on the replay here, Matthew. Talk us through this one, mate.
I think that the defenders absolutely thought he was going to pass the number 4, Jace, but there was nothing you can do about that. Too fast, too strong, too accurate. That's just a great goal.
It is. I tell you what, there was some real punch and power in that goal, wasn't there?
Yeah, yeah.
My goodness.
The defenders just didn't think he was going to shoot, but he definitely did.
6-2 to Expose over the Hornets in the final.
Aaron Vasey on the outside. Can he put the shot up? Oh, great stop from Matt Keong. That double touch.
That's
was definitely
so
going
hard
in.
to do, isn't it? That's just sheer brilliance.
Matthew Keong was the goalkeeper for the New Zealand Paddle Blacks, so he's the best in the business, I'd have to say.
And like with a lot of sports, it's attitude on defence. Look at this, powering on this near side. Who's that steaming up
Carl
there?
Duncan on the outside.
Yeah, he almost looked like he was going to open the afterburners and create something.
You see Hornets got the full court press going now. They need to get some goals.
That's right. She's man on man, isn't it?
Yep.
It's all go.
See, MK will look to slow it down here. They don't need the goals.
Less than 5 minutes to go too.
Run the shot clock down. Liam Bowden coming off. Oh, great.
Look at them blocking. Look at them blocking. But Expose,
Here we
calm,
go.
confident.
Here we go. Carl Duncan from the outside.
Lining up, lob,
there it is.
and in. Yeah.
Great goal from Carl Duncan. That's just textbook, really, isn't it?
It is textbook, absolutely. They went man on man, create space, and then it's just an easy overhead lob.
That's the risk you take by pressing.
Look at this.
That's just
Up
a perfect
and in.
lob. Perfect.
Absolutely. Yeah, didn't need to go for the horsepower on that occasion.
That's just the risk you take by putting a full man press out there.
Risk and reward.
Definitely.
Here we go. Hornets, can they get one back? Can they get one back?
They will not be giving up, but a great stop by MK.
That had a bit of pace on it too.
It did, but Matt Keong he knows what he's doing.
Under 4 left to go. 7-2 expose over Hornets.
Hornets definitely won't be giving up though.
No. Good
Alex
inside
Lowen.
pass.
Oh,
backhander. Stop. That nearly paid off.
That was a sneaky little one, but MK, he knows what's going on.
Gee, Willikers.
He's seen that a few too many times.
Struth Ruth, that was nearly going to be the goal of the tournament, Matthew.
We've had a few goal tournaments this
have.
game.
We need to narrow the list down. The action carries on. Look at the white water. Look at the foam.
Good pressure from number 7, James Gibb, to get the corner. Ball still in Hornets' position.
Righto. Let's see what they can do, the Hornets. Can they claw one? Getting close to 3 minutes left. They pop it.
Oh, great pass.
A little interplay.
Oh, just wide.
Just wide. Yeah, look.
It's just been the story of Hornets' day today, really, isn't it?
It is. I think the few opportunities that they have had on goal have been under pressure, so the accuracy fades, doesn't it? It's not there.
Expose's defence has just been superb.
Yeah, just unreal.
You can't fault it.
Oh, hungry.
Kaiser
Hungry on
McDonald,
D.
big pass to number 1, Carl Duncan. Who's going to come off this?
Waiting for the cavalry to
Here
arrive.
it is.
Look at this.
Kaiser McDonald.
Down the middle. What are they going to do?
They'll hold it. They'll hold. Great pressure from James Gibb, though. Eric Gurdon with the ball. Keeping it safe.
A little bit of talk and communication amongst the expose team out there.
Pass up to Sam Hapida.
Oh, good hands, good hands. He just tucks it, holds it, rolls it, finds a man.
Oh,
Look
great
at
skill.
that on the pedal.
Great skill from Kaiser McDonald.
Unreal. Just balanced it. Gravity didn't exist when that happened for him.
It definitely did not.
Fantastic. We're under 2 minutes here, under 2 minutes.
30 seconds on the shot clock. Oh, great steal from Alex Lowen there.
Right, what can Hornets do? Can they find some space? No, because they've done that man-on-man. No one's forward. Hail Mary.
Oh, from halfway.
Oh!
You don't give him that type of space.
No. Tom Brady would have been proud of that.
He would have.
My goodness.
We're going to time out here.
That was nearly...
Green card for number 7 blue, James Gibb. Illegal paddle foul. Green card.
Green card. That's right. He still stays on, does he?
He stays on.
Yeah.
No, that's the final 2 minutes of the game, so that would be a yellow card.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Here we go. Backhand pass. Not expecting it. Whoa. No, they're fine. They're fine. Yeah, minute and a half to go.
Great pass, Eric Gurdon. Up the
Expose
court.
up by 4.73 over the Hornets.
Oh, can he take it? He'll look to slow it down here. Great pass to Matt Keong. Look for an overhead shot. There it is.
Oh, I thought that was through, Matthew. Goodness gracious me. I thought that was nothing but net, but I should have gone to Specsavers.
He definitely won't be too happy about that one, but they're up 7-3, so what can you do?
Hey, look, we're down to the final minute now. Hornets in possession. Bit of space there. They pop and shoot now. Come on. Have a go, son. Have a go.
Oh, unlucky shot there.
See, expose the defence, they're not lying down, are they?
No.
Just that attitude is there. Hornets with possession.
Haven't lost a game all weekend. They've just been looking clinical from day dot. So.
Yeah, clean sheet.
Yeah,
clean sheet.
Favourites coming in, and they just did the job that they had to do.
Yeah, and look, got to say, of course, Hornets worthy finalists as well.
Definitely.
They've got 3 on the board. They're not rolling over.
Oh, unlucky there from Alex Lowen. They look to slow the ball down here.
Look at the hunger here. Look at the hunger here.
Sam Hapida.
Yeah,
to Carl Duncan.
Sure.
Liam Bowden.
Here it is. Coming up.
Oh, block. Good block.
20 seconds left.
He's all smiles. He's all smiles.
They're going to be happy, expose. Let's see what the Hornets can do in the final 10 seconds. Backhand flick. Good pressure. Look. Good pressure.
They're still going out with a 4-goal lead. They're still going.
They're still hard out.
Here we go. Oh, unlucky that's a legal tackle. He didn't have the ball, so you can't tackle him outside the
Clock's
6.
still going. It's all over.
Unlucky shot there, and a great game.
That's it. Congratulations to Expose winners, 7-3 over the Hornets. They were up 4-2 at half-time, and that is the final of the Canoe Polo Championship here at Mitre 10 Park. Our real ripper of a final, but Matthew Oak, I've got to say that Expose showed the class that we expected, didn't they?
Definitely. I mean, on paper, I think they're the best team here, and they've done all the training, all the hard work paid off, and I think I'm really happy for the guys that have won this year. So yeah, they'll all be happy, and gracious losers here as well.
And also for the Hornets.
Yeah, they're gracious losers. I mean, you hate to see it, but they know that Expos deserve to win this game, and they'll be happy.
They look fit, they look strong.
Yeah.
And of course, the advantage of having subs, you can't underestimate that,
Definitely
can you,
not.
Matthew?
Not at a 3-day competition with 9 games. You definitely can't.
Yeah. Hey, look, it's been an absolute pleasure bringing you this coverage live on Sky Next on this Labour Day in Hawke's Bay and indeed throughout New Zealand at Mitre 10 Park. And it's been just a wonderful, wonderful event. 3 days of fantastic canoe polo. And big thanks again to the technical support staff and production team provided by John Norris and the team from Engage Video, bringing these fantastic pictures to you. Well, Matthew, everyone I've spoken to here has just been delighted, obviously, with the 3 days, but also for the fact that it gives canoe polo exposure, which is so important.
Definitely, definitely. I mean, I think it's done a great job today. All these games have been brilliant games to watch, and you never know. Anyone who's watching out there, some sponsorship money wouldn't go astray.
Yeah, well, lobby government, you know, let's see some from Spark maybe, please.
Exactly.
You know, how bad would that be?
I mean, we've seen the heart, the energy, the love that this community shows, and I feel like it's just really deserving. But
yeah, for sure. And it's all voluntary. You know,
Definitely.
that's the thing.
We play because we love it.
Righto, I think we're actually going to throw to an interview.
Liam Bowden here, number 8.
Is it? He's down on the ground ready to have a chat?
He is.
Who's he got with him?
Liam Bowden isn't here. I'm here with Matt Keong.
Oh, you're here with Matt Keong, sorry.
Who drew the short straw.
Oh, over to you, Tom.
Thanks. So, MK, you guys won your quarterfinal 2-0. You're up 3-0 after 3 minutes. What was the difference here?
Well, we had a bit better tactics in this final because we stuck to our plan. In the first game, we only won it 2-0. We got a bit confused on who was on the field in terms of positional placement. So we really sorted that in this game. And we didn't make too many silly turnovers, definitely at the start of the game. But at the end of the day, they came back 3-2 quite quickly in that first half. So they were right back in it, even though we were up 3-0. So it really could have gone either way after that.
No, it was a good start. Undefeated through the tournament, you know, must bode well for next year.
Yeah, so next year will be a really interesting one. We got the three main tournaments right at the start of the year. So in terms of the world stuff and whatnot, that's still a little bit up in the air, but yeah, it's pretty cool. It'll be an awesome summer, especially with another tournament in a couple of weeks' time down in Central Hawke's Bay, and then a couple of early ones up in Auckland early next year.
Yeah, good stuff. Oh, congratulations. Have some KFC.
Cheers, Samo. We'll do. Have a brewskin as well. Thanks.
Back to the studio.
There we go. Thank you, Tom. Top job there. Well, now it's time for the winners to become real grinners because the medal ceremony not too far away, and we've had 6 epic finals here, Matthew, haven't we?
Definitely. I mean, it just shows how talented New Zealand canoe polo is throughout the grades. You know, D, C, B, and A grade, women's as well. We've got it's all here. It's all here.
And great to see, as I touched on before, about the younger brigade coming through, but also schools supporting canoe polo.
Definitely.
Sometimes it's quite easy for schools to stick with the traditional sports, rugby, cricket, etc.
Yeah.
But something like this is fantastic.
I mean, definitely. I mean, schools polo is a massive part of the foundation to what we see here. I mean, all 8 of these players here have come from schools polo, and it's just a product of great development skills and great volunteer help from a lot of coaches who put a lot of time into making these players who they are, and especially myself as well. I feel grateful to be in a community that's just so giving.
Yeah, exactly. And we hope down the track that, you know, it can get to Commonwealth or Olympic level. Or
that's the goal.
That is the goal, yeah.
The sky is the limit, really, but that's the goal. Commonwealth
Yeah.
Games, Olympic Games.
And also, you know, a big shout out to all the volunteers that have made this weekend happen. It's been absolutely fantastic.
Definitely.
And again, the passion, the commitment, the dedication to making it happen is just outstanding. And Hawke's Bay Canoe Polo also for hosting it. You know, the logistics behind something like this is unfathomable, I would have thought.
Oh, definitely, but that's what this community does. They all come together to put on this one show, which we're all happy for. So, especially the referees as well. They come here and they give up their time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Get a bit of stick from the players as well, but they're used to it.
They do indeed. Wow, some of those trophies that they're putting out on the presentation table look outstanding, Matthew, don't they? They look absolutely brilliant.
Some new trophies though, I haven't seen those ones before.
Wow.
New stadium, new trophies.
Yeah, a new beginning for Canoe Polo.
Exactly, maybe it is, maybe it is.
Now look, hey, there may be some businesses overseas that want a connection with New Zealand, and it's a good way to get exposure.
Exactly.
You know, when you see the canoes themselves out on the water, 10 minutes each way, if your name's on the side of that canoe, that can be an international audience that does give you exposure. So have a good think about it and get a hold of somebody at Canoe Polo New Zealand. Just Google them and they'd be delighted to receive your email.
Executive Director James Mitchell. He's head of the board, so he'd be the one to talk to about those types of things.
And again, it's a cliche, but every dollar helps.
Exactly. Oh, 100%, 100%. I mean, the amazing support that we got from communities about this one. So.
Alrighty, we're done and dusted here at Mitre 10 Park in Hawke's Bay for the New Zealand Canoe Polo Championship for 2020. Matthew Oak, thank you very much for your comments in the final.
Oh, thank you for the opportunity.
Again, Sky Next bringing you this live on the YouTube channel. Absolutely free to air. This is Tim Ewan wishing you a very good afternoon on Labour Day and indeed around the world. Take care, and we look forward to catching up with you again soon.